Please take the time to visit podsurvey.com/peasants to complete a short 21-question survey. Participants in the survey will be entered into a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The survey can Please take the time to visit podsurvey.com/peasants to complete a short 21-question survey. Participants in the survey will be entered into a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The survey can be taken multiple times, so feel free to visit back each month for your chance to enter the drawing. Please help to support the show by using our Amazon links located in the description anytime you purchase anything from Amazon. It's a great way to support the show while just going about your normal business shopping on Amazon.com. Also, check out our storefront for Drunken Peasants recommended merchandise. Patreon pledges of $5 or more will now receive 2 private shows each month. In addition to the private shows, Patreon pledges of $10 or more will receive the Drunken Peasants post show after each episode of the Drunken Peasants, Ben and Billy's monthly shitty movie review, and regular behind-the-scenes vlogs with Ben and Billy. Sign up anytime to catch the future shows as well as past content. If you want to catch the post shows but you're not a patron, click the join link below this video to become a member of the Drunken Peasants channel. In addition to each post show, you'll also get special badges and emojis that you can use in the Drunken Peasants live chat. Streamlabs will be open for the duration of each episode. Click the link below to send us a message. Donations $20 and above will be read out through text-to-speech and will require our immediate attention. All donations below $20 will be read at the end of each segment. Keep an eye out for our weekly Streamlabs goal, which if we meet, we will do an extra show the following week. If you find any content you'd like to see us cover on the show, send it to drunkenpeasantsinbox@gmail.com. All submissions will be reviewed for possible usage in a future episode. Click the Discord link in our description to join the Drunken Peasants Discord. Interact with other Drunken Peasants fans in text and voice chat, as well as the peasants themselves. Visit the Google Play Store and download the Drunken Peasants app to catch the audio version of the show while you're on the road. In addition to the app, the audio-only version of the show is also available through iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, and other audio platforms. That's all we have for now. Enjoy the show.
Duval County, 904 in this bitch, huh? Put your hands up. Yeah, you feel that bass? Turn it up. It's that dirty South punk rock. Dirty South. Dirty South, yeah. Throw it up. Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Duval. You could get caught in the club. Go with your hood, throw it up in the club. Or you could get stomped in the club for a dub that I saw. Show that we don't give a fuck, yeah. But you don't want no problem. You don't want no problem. You don't want no problems with me. All weed, maybe 50 deep. Hold on back, hold on back. Man, fuck that nigga. Hold on back, hold on back. Man, fuck that nigga. Hold on back, hold on back. Fuck that, fuck back. DJ Dirty Skate. When I reach for the herb, nigga, what's the word? Bitch, nigga better recognize real G's down the ride. Dirty South, I'm a record till I die. And I ain't even gotta tell her what my name is. I just walk right in like I'm famous. Get out the way, bitch. I'm heading straight to the VIP where I'ma drink everything for free. Damn right. You can get caught in the club. Go with your hood, throw it up in the club. Or you can get stomped in the club for a dub that I saw. Show that we don't give a fuck, yeah. But you don't want no problem. You don't want no problem. You don't want no problems with me.
video clips in town. TP Underground has the best video clips around. TP Underground has the best video clips in town. TP Underground has the best video clips around. TP Underground has the best video clips in town. TP Underground has the best video clips around. TP Underground has the best video clips in town. TP Underground has the best video clips around. TP Underground has the best video clips in town. TP Underground has the best video clips around.
Yes! I have returned once again to this channel. It's been over a week. But I'm back again, and oh shit, I gotta fix... Oh god, I gotta fix this camera. I was late. Well, technically I wasn't late, but I started streaming without realizing that I had some issues with my audio, so I had to restart. And restarting apparently fucked up the best cam of them all, which is the puppy cam. And I'll tell you what, Hera did not like the Muppet video that was playing. She was pissed off. She was really, really pissed off about the Muppets singing and dancing. She goes full on attack mode on cartoons, all sorts of things. South Park. She really does not like the South Park animated characters. Not a fan whatsoever of that shit. But usually she's pretty laid back, right, Hera? Yeah, see, she just lays on that blanket. Are you normally calm? Yeah. Yeah, she's sleepy. She's a sleepy puppy. What am I rambling about? What am I rambling about? I played a Muppet intro and my fucking dog freaked out and wanted to kill the Muppets. That's what my rambling's about. I'm rambling about that right now. Any other questions? Anything you sent in the inbox today will probably be on the show, not on this. I grabbed a few things to play on this show today. I put some of them in the title. And I'll show you, let's trigger my dog because it's hilarious. Hold on. She is vicious. She does not care how much bigger a dog is than her. She would gladly become a snack. That's why I keep her away from the dog park. She would start shit with dogs that would just destroy her. Let's see. Who's here? What? Who's here? Oh, who's that? Who's here? Who is it? What? Who's here? Oh, it's a doggy. Oh man, she's so mad. I don't know. I could watch it all day. There's music videos she freaks out to also, but I can't play those because I'll get, copyright shit. Oh, she's pissed off for now, but she'll be calm pretty soon. Right? They're gone now. You can relax. Go back to sleep. No more doggies. Okay. All right. No more dog triggering. So, my channel, the BENPAI channel, got a really bogus DMCA. I had a Patreon private show, I believe, last week. And during that, it was on Pimp Monk's birthday, actually. It was a week ago on Wednesday. And I gave all of the Streamlabs donations from that show to Pimp Monk for his birthday. And people gave him, I think like $100 or something. Whatever. And that day before that, I had made a video that was about a minute and a half long, just saying, subscribe to my Patreon, watch the private show, we're doing Pimp Monk's birthday, check it out. And that's the video that someone tried to DMCA, a video of me talking for a minute and a half. And I shouldn't say they tried to DMCA, they did, and it got taken down, and the channel has a strike, and now I have to dispute it and wait like 1 or 2 weeks for them to look at it and be like, oh yeah, you're right. There's nothing copyrighted. This is just you talking, so no one else can DMCA it. Hopefully that's what happens. So, for any one of you that's watching that's not subscribed to my channel, go there and subscribe to it, but also subscribe to my Twitch, because we're going to have to be streaming on Twitch for a little while here. Till it comes back, till we get it back. Yeah, see, like, my thing wasn't an episode, though. It was literally an announcement video that I was going to do a Patreon show. So it was just me saying, hey, become a patron, link in the description, doing a Patreon show tonight, check it out, Pimp Monk, it's his birthday. That's basically what it was. Join in the fun. That's what happened, and someone tried to claim that as a DMCA, that I stole their content, when it's literally just me. It's not even like I played anyone's video or anything like that. It's so retarded. And whoever's doing it is just doing it to be a dick. Wait, what happened? Okay, I'm going to explain it one more time for anyone who didn't listen the first time. Okay? No, it's not Matt Jarbo. First of all, Matt Jarbo was flagging people. He wasn't DMCAing people. I got DMCA'd. Yes, I filed a counterclaim. I got DMCA'd for a video announcing. It's just a video of me talking. There's no music. There's no videos from CNN or anything like that. It's just me. I think I was sitting in this layout, something like this. And it's a minute and a half long, and it's me talking about a Patreon show that I'm doing. And that's all it is, and someone DMCA'd it. It'd be like if any of you made a YouTube video where it's just you talking to a camera, and it's like a minute and a half long, and it's all you, and like nobody could say, "Oh, I own that," you know. Wait, what happened? Oh, wait, I'll tell it again, just because this other guy missed it. No, sorry. So yeah, people weaponizing the DMCA is just dumb. You're a coward. I can't believe I got a strike literally for a video that was just me talking. Okay, I'll tell it one more time. No. IO. No, eventually, if you have a channel that people keep trying to flag, then they start taking the flags on your channel less seriously. Actually, I keep saying flag. It's not flag. DMCA is different than a flag. But here's the thing. It is technically perjury to file a DMCA, but no one's ever gotten in trouble that I'm aware of for doing it. People do it all the time. Am I sick? Yeah. Yeah, my nose is all congested. So, hey guys, part of the reason I'm streaming tonight is because I would like to do a bonus show next week, and we have a goal. It's not as far as it was this time last week. So, you know, I'm doing that too. Can you have a boner show? If you go to a website where they do that, you can have one. Here's a little tip for you. No pun intended. If you want to see a dick on a stream, there are places you can go for that. You don't have to ask people on YouTube to do that. Because first of all, even if I wanted to, that's against YouTube's rules. And I don't want to. Premium Snapchat. So, here's the first video I got today. Amazon warehouse workers sickened after bear spray incident.
The scare inside the Amazon warehouse in New Jersey at the height of the holiday shipping season. More than 50 workers were suddenly sickened, at least one of them critically. ABC's David Wright on what was behind this.
An industrial...
All of a sudden, working at Amazon is like working at a sweatshop in Bangladesh.
accident in the frantic run-up to Christmas at this Amazon fulfillment center in New Jersey.
50 New Canton Way at the Amazon for strange odor and sick person.
Strange odor and sick person. Is it, did the sick person shit themselves? What happened?
An automated machine like this one, used by Amazon to move merchandise, accidentally punctured a can of bear repellent.
Oh my God.
Multiple victims vomiting and feeling ill. following a strange odor throughout the warehouse.
The toxic bear spray got into the building's air vent.
It's bear mace. They just, there was a fucking automated, an automated cart that accidentally ran into something and punctured a can of bear mace.
More than 50 workers complained about trouble breathing and a burning sensation in their eyes and throats. One is in critical condition, at least 10 others still hospitalized.
Why are we still working? I get it, it's peak season, but you got to make it make sense. Our safety comes first.
The Retail, Wholesale, and Department Store Union, longtime critics of the online giant, said...
I'm just baffled that bear spray actually exists. Okay, do you live near a place where bears are? Because I guarantee you, if you were walking around and you saw a bear, you'd probably be pretty happy that you had a can of bear mace. And then you wouldn't have to kill the bear. You could just fucking immobilize it and get away.
Amazon's automated robots put humans in life-threatening danger today. But Amazon insisted the safety of our employees is our top priority. Now, this fulfillment center has now been given the all clear.
Bears ain't shit, okay? You're unarmed. You come face to face with a bear. You can't outrun it. You can't outmuscle it. What are you gonna do? You're only... Your best bet is that you scare it away and make it believe that you're a threat to it. Other than that, you're fucked. That's all you can do with a bear.
It is back up and running, and this is its busiest time of year. As for that pepper spray, it is sold over the counter, but subject to shipping regulations. Says so right on the Amazon page. The big question, why was it around those automated machines, David?
All right, David Wright live in New Jersey tonight. David, thanks.
Some bears can climb trees, too, which is also kind of crazy. Zangief could take out a bear. Yeah, Zangief, that guy, that real guy, Zangief. He's real. Come back and do a third Ohio meetup? Well, we'd have to gauge interest in a third Ohio meetup, and I guess it would probably have to be in C-Bus. And there's no way I'm going to Ohio during the winter anyway. You guys are just crazy. You guys in the chat, loony. How's the weather in Seattle? It is dry and cool outside. We're supposed to get the rain back in a few days. Yeah, I should do a weather segment on these shows. I need a green screen so I can put a weather map up behind me and I can point at the map. Where's the killing, Crispy? Where's the killing? All right, next one we've got here. U.S. border agents stop woman squeezing under fence. Get under there, you little shit. There's all these reporters there. It's so weird. Oh, damn. You're not gonna make it, Chola. Her butt won't make it. Oh no, her butt is stuck. Oh, she made it. Huh. She's getting caught. Where's she going? Holy shit. Yep, you get got. She got caught. She didn't make it very far. I think she just didn't walk very fast. It's like, what is the point of crossing the border if you're just gonna like walk really slow after you do it? Damn it. Damn it, I walked all the way from Honduras and then I was too fucking lazy when I crossed the border and I got caught. Oh no. Yeah, do it at night at least. Yeah, I think she just did it for the media coverage. She just wanted to be on TV. Oh my God. The law says they can claim asylum or be held for an immigration hearing. Yeah, they can. I'll tell you what, let all the Latinas immigrate here, and guess what? Sharpie sales will go through the roof because that's how they draw on their eyebrows. Annex Mexico? No thanks. I don't want to annex anybody. Everyone said, damn. Damn. Yeah. Why are you mad, bro? I don't want to annex anybody. Stop. No more with the annex. These people annex those people. Whatever. There's no need to annex. Then there's going to be it's just no. We've got enough land. We've got all sorts of empty land we're not doing anything with. We're fine. Oh, here's Tucker Carlson. He's really pissed off because I guess they're going to start, there's a new bill where they want to be able to check social media to decide whether or not you should get a gun license.
To find out, we've invited Kevin Parker on the show tonight. He's the New York State Senator from Brooklyn. You just saw on that tape. Senator Parker, welcome. Thanks for coming on tonight.
Thanks for having me on, Tucker.
So I should just say at the outset what I'm sure our viewers already know, which is it's already against federal law to sell firearms to the mentally ill, thank heaven. And I think all of us support that restriction. So it's already against the law. But what other constitutional rights that we as Americans possess should be contingent on how we behave on social media?
Well, let's be clear. I take an oath that supports the amendments and the whole Constitution, both the U.S. and the state government Constitution. And so this is really not about impinging on constitutional rights. This is really about safety. This is really about how do we, in fact, make the state of New York as safe as possible. Now, we've already been very safe. We're one of the top 3 safest states in the entire country, particularly when you look at, mass shootings, thank God. But we can always be safer, and we can always make sure.
Yeah, but you're like the least safe state to be in a skyscraper when airplanes are coming at it in the history of America, right?
Or that what happened in Pittsburgh, what we saw in Parkland, what we saw in Orlando doesn't happen here. And so this law simply says, let's look at what people are putting out on social media as a part of a set of criteria that we're using to determine who gets handguns. Because
but hold on, and by the way, I agree with your desire to make your state and every state as safe as we possibly can. But why restrict it to gun owners? I mean, you are an elected official, you're a state senator, you wield a lot of power, you control people's lives. Why shouldn't I have the password to your social media accounts so we can assess whether you should be wielding the power that you do?
Well, somebody should put that law in, and maybe we can do that. First of all,
but it's a sincere question. Media, would you send me your password?
Okay, no, you shouldn't have to send in your password. That's dumb. But if you're tweeting out, I'm gonna kill these people, or maybe not even that. If you should say, I want to kill these people. If I'm going to, or I want to kill these people, X, people Y, this person, these people, whatever. If you make a thread on your social media, then yes, you should not be able to get guns. That's how I feel about it. But no, they shouldn't go like digging through your DMs and read everything you say. No. So I think it can be reasonable to use something people have said in social media to deny them a firearm if they've threatened people before, even if they were joking. I mean, I would say, don't be an edgelord if you want to have a fucking gun. Like don't joke about killing people. Joke about something else.
Tucker, my social media is open right now. You can go on it and look at it. Anybody can look at it. It's public information. So people can look at my social media.
But hold on. Why don't you send me your passwords and I'll find out how open it really is? You're requiring gun owners to give you their passwords. Why shouldn't they turn around and ask you for the same? That's a sincere question.
Look, what we should be talking about is how do we make the state of New York safe?
They should not. No one should have to give their passwords. That's just dumb.
And I'm simply saying, right now, we're not as safe as we can be because people are saying things on social media, and we're not using that and looking at that as we, in fact, give out a weapon that can...
I always see Roger Wilco in the chat, and it reminds me of Space Quest, and I want to play Space Quest live on stream because that's one of the greatest series of games ever. I just have to save up the money. There's 2 games I want to get to play on stream. I want to get the Jackbox Party Pack because I believe we can all play together, kind of like it's quiz time. And then I also want to buy the Space Quest bundle that's for sale on Steam too.
That is used to kill people.
Okay, but I get what you're saying. I guess I'm just wondering why we're restricting it. I mean, as long as, and you've said that privacy is not a concern, and if you have concerns about privacy, don't carry a gun, don't buy a gun. Okay, but you're saying that that's the only category to which this applies. Why don't we apply it to voting?
Again,
before you vote and choose who.
Space Quest and King's Quest. Love both of those games. Love them both. I mean, they don't make games like that anymore, really. I saw the revamp that they did of King's Quest. It wasn't bad. It was in the true spirit of the original games. It wasn't exactly the same, but it was cool. It was still like point and click, solve the puzzle, solve the mystery kind of thing. It requires you to think a lot rather than just like, shoot or whatever. I liked those kind of games. And I found out that, Sierra now, their headquarters is here in Bellevue, Washington, in my area. There's a lot of game developers here in Washington. I mean, in Bellevue, Washington. Nintendo being one of them, too. Anyway, back to Tucker.
Runs the state who controls your life, why shouldn't you have your social media checked? I'm not sure I understand.
Because voting doesn't necessarily lead to people killing each other. This is really about access to guns. No, this is about access to guns, and we know that there's a direct correlation with the number of guns that are available in states and the prevalence of mass shootings.
Look how small Tucker's mouth gets when he's listening to stuff he thinks is bullshit. When he's listening to someone talk and he completely thinks that what they're saying is unbelievable garbage. This is Tucker. His eyes get squinty. His mouth gets extremely small and thin. His brow gets those two perfectly symmetrical lines, creating that frown in between his eyebrows, and his chin almost completely vanishes.
We know that internationally as well.
I'm sorry, just to interrupt you. That's actually that's not true. I think Wyoming has the highest per capita gun ownership in the country. I don't think there are any mass shootings in Wyoming.
With the five people who live in Wyoming and the guns that they have.
But when you look at there is not a correlation between those two.
There's absolutely. No, there's not. Absolutely, Tucker, there absolutely is.
Okay, well, don't say the 5 people that live in Wyoming. That seems. I mean, like Wyoming, we know not a lot of people live there, especially compared to New York, but it's more than 5. So that was dumb to say.
So we look at places like Japan, when we look at places like Japan and we look at places like Australia, they have much lower gun violence, and especially mass shootings.
The question here is
exactly because they limit the number of guns that people have.
No, but you're not calling for limiting the number of guns in this bill. You're calling for people to turn over their social media passwords.
I mean, Wyoming isn't shit. It's empty as fuck. There's Yellowstone, but people live there. It's more than 5. Let's see what the total population of Wyoming is. Time to learn something. Population of Wyoming. Everyone, let's see. Okay. So the total population of Wyoming is 579,000. That is very small for a state. Like Ohio is about 11 million. So
you can decide whether they've said things that are naughty. And if they have, they don't get to own a gun. And so my question is, what other constitutional rights are dependent on your approval? Is the right to abortion? Should we, before allowing women to have abortions, check their social media accounts? This is a sincere question. And if not, why not?
Tucker, I'm really focusing on the issue of gun violence. There's too much gun violence in our communities, too much gun violence across the country.
Look, I agree. I'm against gun violence.
That we get it.
No, you're for gun violence, Tucker. You're for it. You bad man.
But hold on. Who's going to make this? I mean, you're obviously not going to engage
the New York State Police.
Puppy. Hera. He's a bad man. I'm sorry. You know what, guys? I'm so mean. I woke up the puppy.
The New York State Police.
The New York State Police.
But they'll just decide. Typically, before we determine someone is mentally ill, we adjudicate that person mentally ill. That's the term we use.
This is not about mental illness. This is in addition to the other...
What is it about?
In addition to the other criteria that the New York State Police will use, and they already use, to determine who should be eligible to get a gun permit. In addition to that, what I'm saying is we should also have the state police review the social media accounts of the people who are making the requests.
And take the passwords, right. And so but what would cause this? So the state police, independent of a judge, just get to decide whether you can have a gun or not based on whether or not they like what you've said on Facebook.
Well, the state legislature has the ability with the signature of the governor to in fact make law. And so if we make it the law, we then can in fact subscribe.
So then you turn
He's explaining how they make laws to Tucker.
power
to
to the state police to make a determination.
It's just
You know who I want in here right now? You know who I think I really need in here right now? And I don't know if my peeps back in the Discord are watching right now, but man, I could use me some Teddy Rubskin up in this bitch. I would bring some Teddy Rubskin up in this bitch if I could get a hold of Teddy. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah.
They do all the time, by the way.
Which they, well, of course they do. Yeah, the police get to unilaterally decide whether we can exercise our constitutional rights. You're comfortable giving the police
they're
that
not unilaterally
power?
deciding. The state legislature is actually deciding.
The state legislature is handing over to them the power to decide.
That's in fact not. No, exactly.
So in every case, exactly.
But we do that. But they already have that power right now.
Right, okay.
At this very moment, the state police decide who gets a gun, who doesn't get a gun.
A human question. Do you think it's a little intrusive?
I like how no one's complained that the puppy is covering this guy's head. Like, literally, everyone's like, yeah, I'd rather look at the puppy than this guy's head.
That the government would be forcing citizens to turn over their social media passwords to the police before doing something the Constitution guarantees them the right to. That doesn't bother you in any way. That doesn't seem a little bit, say, totalitarian or something that maybe China would do.
No. I definitely don't agree. I don't agree that you should have to give up your passwords and your privacy to get a gun. I don't think you should give up one constitutional right for the sake of getting another. Absolutely not. So I don't agree with that if that's it. But I'm saying if you've made violent threats on social media, then yes, they can revoke your gun license then. What do I think of how Teddy says beaver? Like, hey, yeah, you know, Rabbit's got a blue beaver. Yeah.
After a week of criticism, CIA Director Gina Haspel briefed a select group of senators on the Saudi Crown Prince's role in the murder of Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Senators leaving the meeting say the intelligence community's assessment is clear.
There's not a smoking gun, there's a smoking saw. It is zero chance. Zero.
A smoking saw, because they fucking like cut that guy up and with chainsaws and shit. It's fucking something out of a slasher movie happened to that guy. Like got some leather-faced motherfuckers.
This happened in such an organized fashion without the Crown Prince.
If he was in front of a jury, he would be convicted in 30 minutes, guilty.
Now, joining us now is Republican Senator Marco Rubio. He was not part of that briefing, which we'll get.
Oh, Marco with the small hands. How's it going, little bitch, Marco?
To in a minute, Senator, but obviously you know Senator Graham and Senator Corker and the other senators who were in there who all came out with that universal message. What we heard is that the Crown Prince is responsible. What's your reaction?
Well, let me say, first of all, I'm on the U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee, so everything they knew, whatever they learned in that meeting, we've known, and I'm not going to discuss classified information other than to tell you that I don't, frankly, think you need to get that far. Just from what we know about Saudi Arabia, what we know about the Crown Prince, and what we know about this murder, leaves you with no doubt that the Crown Prince, at a minimum, knew about it and condoned it, perhaps.
The crazy thing is how little they talked about this when it first happened. They were so reluctant to go there with the Saudis and accuse them of an atrocity. But now, look, they can't even fucking deny it. Go back and look to the time when this happened and how little press coverage this got originally. There was only a few people I knew that were talking about it.
at worst, was actually involved in directing it. And here's why we know that. He has absolute control in Saudi Arabia. He basically governs the country at this point as the crown prince. The 17 people who flew into Turkey has now been publicly reported who they are. Many have very close ties to him. There is no way, and I mean no way, that 17 people that close to the crown prince get on a charter airplane, fly into a third country, murder someone in a diplomatic facility, and fly back to Saudi Arabia, and he not at least know about it, much less perhaps be involved in it. And I think you can conclude that without having been in that briefing or without sitting on the Intelligence Committee the way I do.
It says, you say it leaves you with no doubt. No doubt. Then how do you explain what I'm about to play? The President, the Secretary of State, and the Secretary of Defense. Listen to this.
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. They did not make that assessment. The CIA has looked at it, they've studied it a lot. They have nothing definitive. Nobody's concluded. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to conclude that the Crown Prince did it.
We have no smoking gun that the Crown Prince was involved.
There's no direct evidence linking him to the murder of Jamal Khashoggi.
There's no direct evidence, but people who worked for him did this. People, what did he just say? What did Rubio just say? People traveled from Saudi Arabia to Turkey to fucking brutally dismember this dude and then flew back.
So are Secretary Pompeo, Secretary Mattis, the President of the United States, Senator, are they being straight with us?
Well, I think they're frankly carrying out the policy of the administration. And I think let me point to you this way. We don't need smoking guns.
They're carrying out the policy of the administration. Come on, be a man, dude. Say what you want to say. Be a fucking man.
Evidence. This is not a criminal trial. This is not an episode of Matlock. Okay, this is or you know, any of these other shows on television. This is American diplomacy. I can tell you, we know more than enough, just from what you know and from what everybody knows regarding what's happening in Saudi Arabia, who these people were and what happened, to conclude that he had to know about it and he was involved in it. I mean, Saudi Arabia is not some decentralized government that operates, you know, without with all sorts of people acting independently. Everything there is very tightly controlled. As far as the White House and their position is concerned, it is my view that they are trying to preserve, from a realistic perspective, the importance of the Saudi-U.S. alliance, which I agree with. It is a critical one. But all alliances have buffers. All alliances have limits.
Is it critical? Is it? Because if that's true, we're fucked. If it is critical and that means we can't go without it, we're so fucked. How can we be, you know, the leaders of the Western world when we're basically in bed with people who are still living in the past, people who are still living hundreds of years in the past, just because they have wealth, they have influence? It's so sad that that's what we deal with. We have technology surpassing human progress there. Like, women are just now driving. And people gave them credit for that. It's like, how long has the car existed? You know, and they're just now driving. How long have people been driving in Saudi Arabia?
And the Crown Prince will continue to test the limits of this alliance until those limits are clearly set.
Are we setting any limits?
Well, I think privately we probably have. I'm pretty confident. I don't know that for sure, but I believe we have, based on...
Privately we probably have? What?
On what I know. I do think there needs to be some public actions taken as a result of this. Things cannot continue the way they are. And I think I detailed last week on a floor speech very specific asks and things that we should be asking for. And it ranges from human rights issues such as freeing those women women that have been taken prisoner for political reasons, freeing Raif Badawi, who's been jailed again for speaking out about the authoritarian nature of the Saudi regime. And then I think going beyond it, I think there are other things that we should consider. The 1, 2, 3 agreements should be postponed on nuclear energy and enrichment and the like. There are all sorts of things that we can do to make clear that this can't continue to happen.
Was he a U.S. citizen? Someone said the murder of a U.S. citizen isn't crossing the line. I don't know if he was a U.S. citizen. Did he have dual citizenship? I know he wasn't American by birth. I know he was a legal resident and worked as a journalist in the United States. So I don't know if he was a citizen or not. He may have been a Saudi. I don't know what his origins were. Permanent resident. So that's not citizen, but close. That's as close as you can get. Was he? I don't know. I didn't know. Well, if he was a citizen, then yeah, that's an even bigger deal. What are Hera's thoughts on this? Hera, what are your thoughts on this? Can you elaborate on your feelings about this story? Hera.
Who's here? Who's here? Who's here?
Oh, she's tired. She's too tired. She can't do this right now. It's okay. I know you're tired. You're sleepy. She's not scared. You think that's what scared looks like? That's not scared at all. And that's the problem. She should be scared. She's a snack. Let's see, I wonder if this will trigger her. She'll, sometimes if the animals don't make sounds, it doesn't really do it. But let's see.
Hi, I'm Mark Fraser. Exploring wildlife right in our own backyard is the best way to learn to appreciate it. Bears are easier to walk towards the moment. Grizzlies depend on clean and healthy habitat. It's absolutely imperative that we set that aside for these incredibly beautiful animals. Respecting their habitat and respecting the distance will ensure that your future grizzly bear encounters will be an enjoyable experience that you'll remember and cherish for the rest of your life.
Get that.
The incredible thing about wildlife is the closer you look, the more you find. Thank you so much for...
Yeah, she'll take out a bear. Let's see what else. Let's see. Oh no, I'm not using this one. It's the call of the wild, Hera. Who's here? All right. You scared them away. Good girl. Best guest ever. I know. Oh, well, that's the thing about Chihuahuas. They don't understand that they're not really tough. I mean, she's mentally tough, but she is not tough at all. She's not tough. Her teeth are like, this is, oh, fuck you. Fuck you. This is not dog abuse, asshole. She barks all day, every day at everything. Okay? This is normal for her. That's what she does. That's what Chihuahuas do. She enjoys looking for things to bark at. She'll look out windows and bark. She'll look at the TV and bark. She'll bark like she'll hear the dog, 2 doors down in the backyard, and they'll bark at each other. I don't kick dogs. And if I kick this dog, she would kicking a dog of this size would be terrible. No, and by the way, you spelled butt wrong. It's B-U-T-T. But thank you. Thanks for the fucking super chat. I almost thought it wasn't working for a moment there. And I got some more stuff to play. I will be right back in just a moment. And Hera is going to hold down the fort for me. No. Oh my God. Stop. Yes, she was barking at herself. She saw herself. She saw herself on the monitor and was barking at herself. It's okay. Oh my God. Yeah, it's okay. No, she doesn't. Are you eating the blanket? Hey. Are you eating the blanket? It's okay. The puppy's gone. All right, I have to do it.
All right, by request, I have been asked to do a short little video about me. Because as it turns out, I am looking for someone, and this individual said that if I would put a video out to that effect, that they would see that it got out. So I figured, well, okay, why not? I'll put out a video about me, and you'll get...
She doesn't know what to think of Von Helton yet, by the way. Did you see her looking at him? She does not know.
Get to find out whatever you can about me and all that good stuff. Why not? So, without further ado,
let's get into it.
Alrighty. Central to who and what I
Hera.
am, as you can tell by my necklace, my shirt, and obviously the things that I have up here, is my belief. My belief is not evil. Okay, I don't care how many Christian pastors come to you and say, that's evil. No, I'm sorry, it's not evil. In fact, not only is it not evil, but I hate demons and evil spirits more than your pastor ever thought about. Okay, so if you're of a Christian belief structure, let me assure you that I've probably...
Von Helton just makes Hera yawn. That's it.
...have banished more demons than your pastor has done in his entire life. That's a fact. That's not my opinion. That's not me being narcissistic. That is the truth.
Did he say
Because
narcissistic?
I fight against...
Hold on. Did he say narcissistic? That's not me being narcissistic. he gave it air quotes.
...for demons than your pastor has done in his entire life. That's a fact. That's not my opinion. That's not me being narcissistic.
Narcissistic. That's a Vonism. Narcissistic. That's not me being narcissistic. Oh my God. Vaughn. Thank you for this gift you bestowed upon us today.
That is the truth. Because that is what I do. I fight against demons and evil spirits. That's what I do. And I enjoy it quite a great deal. So as you see here, the scary pentagram is actually the 5 elements, isn't it? Yes. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. That's what it is. Okay. Now the Satanists have taken the pentagram flipped it up, or, now today we call it pentacle. Some Wiccans call it pentacle, pentagram, whatever. What the Satanists did is they flipped the damn thing upside down and are trying to use it to invoke evil spirits, to bring in evil spirits. And even some pagans have picked up on that, some Wiccans even, and have flipped their pentagram upside down where there's 2 points up in order to also invoke demons, because they believe that they can use these demons to do their bidding on a temporary basis, for little to no cost even, no less. I think that's extremely dangerous, but that's just me. These pagans that use demonic forces, we call them left-hand path. I am not left-hand path.
Left-hand path is what they called what was it? Yeah, I think left-hand path was even used in Vampire the Masquerade.
I am everything but left-hand path, okay? The old adage that there's black magic and white magic, well, guess what side of the road I'm on? I'm on the white magic side, okay? I'm one of the good guys. And I pride myself on being one of the good guys. But
just sit and think about how ridiculous this is. The things he's saying. Just think about it. I'm one of the good guys. He wants to be a superhero so badly. He wants people to believe that he's a superhero.
As you clearly see, there's nothing scary or dangerous about a pentagram. There really isn't, once you understand what it's really about.
I used to read a series of books. They're now owned by Wizards of the Coast. They were originally published by TSR Hobbies Incorporated, and they were called Dragonlance, and they were one of the Dungeons and Dragons worlds that you that had like predetermined quests written into them. And there was white, red, and black for magic.
Which, by the way, has been hidden from you for a long, long time. But anyway, this is central to who I am and what I believe. All right. And it's not scary. It's not dangerous. I'm not scary. Criminals and terrorists would probably think I'm scary. But the average...
No, dude. Damn it. Von Helton, if terrorists think you're scary, then fucking hop a plane and go to fucking Afghanistan and take down the Taliban. Assemble a group of commandos, and you and the rest of them infiltrate the Taliban and take them out forever. And then take on fucking ISIS. Just wipe out all the terrorists, since you're so badass, Von Helton.
Joe, no. If you're not a lawbreaker or a terrorist, you have nothing to worry about for me. If you're not an evil spirit, you have nothing to worry about for me. Now, by the same token, if you're running around invoking demons by name.
Demons! Moloch! Beelzebub! Mephistopheles! Sorry, puppy. Sorry.
And you're trying to use those evil spirits to inflict harm on others, well, then we got a really big problem. But other than that, nah, I'm harmless. I really am. And I'm supposed to be a nice guy. At least that's what some believe. Some believe that I really am a nice guy.
Some? Who are they? Can we get some personal references, please? I would like to see Von Helton's CV and his resume, please. And I'd like some personal references. Who can I call to vouch for his character?
But in any event, this is central to my religious beliefs now. So,
this is bullshit.
Let's move on to my political beliefs.
They do not, what? What? Oh, he gave us an intermission. We get an intermission in the Von Helton video, guys. I've never seen this in a YouTube video that wasn't live. I've seen plenty of live videos with like an intermission. Why guns? Because that's part of Von Helton's religion and political beliefs. See, Von Helton can't go fireball, lightning bolt, magic missile. So he has to use a fucking machine gun instead. Yeah, I do see an orange tip on one of them. All right. Intermission's over, guys. Full screen.
Now, my political beliefs, as it were, is a staunch conservative. What does that mean? What that means, folks, is I believe in small government. I believe in lower taxes. I believe in capitalism, because capitalism, left to its own devices, will raise all boats.
I have to wonder how much you actually pay in taxes a year versus how much you actually consume in taxes through public assistance and things of the like. So I find your previous statement hilarious, because I bet I pay more in taxes a year than you probably make in a year. So, and you consume taxes on public assistance, and I do nothing of the sort. So,
eventually. And I believe in a free market society, not free trade, though. I don't believe in free trade, because
so you want those taxes nice and high to pay for your public assistance, Von Helton. I'm just reminding you.
Trade is give me your shit. Well, I don't want to give you my shit. Sorry. So what is free trade? Free trade is theft, in my opinion. No, what I want is fair trade. All right? Fair trade being I give you something, you give me something, like the old barter system. Or in this case, it would be money for goods and services. Okay? But I don't believe in free trade, because free trade is just give me your shit. Well,
I heard... I know somebody that asked Von Helton for a favor to like mod them in a Discord server that Von Helton was like an admin for, and Von Helton was like, "Yeah, I'll do it, but maybe if you give me like $20 or something." So I know for a fucking fact, Von Helton, yeah, he's hurting for money.
I'm not gonna give you my shit. Sorry. Alright, so anyways, the crux of this video, though, is why am I doing it? Well, I have been without a companion or companions, if you prefer, for quite a while now. I do believe in polygamy, but here in America we have these stupid bigamy laws that tend to hinder people from being polygamous. And then, as some of you are aware, the U.S. government burned a polygamist and his family alive out in Waco, Texas.
Okay, well,
now, some people...
I mean, I'm not against polygamy as long as everyone's, like, actually willingly consenting to it and they're not, like no one's underage or anything like that. But... I mean, people make the laws where they make them, but just because you're against polygamy doesn't mean you're in favor of polygamists being burned alive. That's crazy.
claim that, oh, well, he was evil, he would... No, actually, there was, later on we found out there's absolutely no evidence that he was evil at all. And in fact, we found out later on that the government could have apprehended David Koresh in town anytime they wanted. So what was this? This was a show of force against polygamy, to show that, you know, if you truly wanted to show
No. It was not the Waco thing. So he's trying to say the Waco thing was a show of force against polygamy. No. I mean, polygamy was no, because it's not illegal to like have sex with multiple people. It's just illegal to be legally married to more than one person. But that didn't change them and their little cult. It was they were it had nothing to do with their polygamy. It had to do with child abuse. It had to do with weapons that they had. It had to do with you know, the government getting wind of some really fucked up shit going on in there, and that children were being abused in there. That's wow. Why would you defend this, Von Helton? Why would you defend David Koresh? It's terrible.
World that polygamy worked, we will burn you up alive. Isn't that nice of them?
Yeah, well, the burning thing, that was fucking terrible, and I think it may have been done on purpose. Which does kind of negate the whole, oh, we wanted to save these kids thing when you burn them all alive. Didn't they have explosive weapons? I don't know what caused the explosion. There's a lot of theories on that.
So yes, I am a polygamist, but I'm not a practicing polygamist because of the bigamy laws. And because of the fact that the U.S. government would burn my house down with me.
No! Oh, okay, would you have a cult? Would you have an arsenal? Would you have child brides? Well, I mean, like... You're an idiot! You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. First of all, you can fit all that in your single wide, but either way, no. Why would you compare yourself to David Koresh and the Branch Davidians?
And my family in it. So, yeah. So, can't practice polygamy, unfortunately. Now, supposedly, in Colorado and Utah, there are some families that are secretly practicing polygamy. I don't know... you know, how well that's going. Understand though, you know, because see, people have a misunderstanding.
People can be polygamist. They just can't legally be like it can't be by law. But as far as like in their lives, they can if they all agree to it. A bunch of people can all be sexual with each other and live together and share an income and property and all that shit. They can do that.
Polygamy. They think polygamy is like Islam, where you can marry...
Well, there is polygamy in Islam too. Polygamy is exercised in many different cultures and religions.
Underage kids. True polygamy says they must be of legal age, okay? There's no getting around that.
Huh? Well, legal age is different everywhere. So what does that mean? Where does that come from? Show me where it says that. And then why would you compare yourself to David Koresh and them? I'm pretty sure there was girls under legal age that had something to do with that.
All right, so if you do find a polygamist that is participating in underage individuals...
If you find a polygamist participating with the underage situation, gotta call the police individuals right away.
They are wrong, number one, or two, they are a Muslim, because a true polygamist will not have anything to do with minors at all. Okay, that's not true polygamy. Sorry, it's not. All right, So anyway, let's just get that out of the way right now, because I know there's going to be people, oh, well, he's a polygamist, which means he's into underage.
Who would say that? That doesn't... Is that the definition of polygamy? No. It just means... I mean, polygamy, I don't think it's gender specific. I don't think it just means one man with many wives. I don't know. I don't know the exact definition of it, but... underage, no. That's just because historically, harems would have women that we would now today consider to be underage. And back then, it was like if they could have kids, they were not underage. That was just a normal thing at one time.
Entities and one. No. That's not polygamy. That's not true polygamy. It's not. Sorry. Anyways, the point is that then the polygamy is part of my religious belief. Pagans were polygamists.
How is it part of your religious belief? Even the Mormons let that go. How is it religious? I don't get it. Guess what? My God said I get to fuck a bunch of ladies, so that's just part of my religion. So move them in one after another.
Long before anybody, polygamy was a normal thing. Okay.
You know what? Fuck. You know what? No polygamy for Von Helton. The last thing we need is Von Helton having any more kids. Yeah. Because, it is true, like, a man usually can create children, even up until death, even up until, advanced years. A man can still be fertile. But a woman, only up until what, maybe late 40s, I don't know what the latest case of that ever is, maybe early 50s. And then a man can impregnate basically endless women, but a woman can only be impregnated by one man at a time. So, but Von Helton's chances of any of that happening for him, no. Von Helton is not the alpha male.
It was not unusual for a man to have multiple wives. Wives, not children, like Islam allows. See, Islam allows minor children.
No, it doesn't. I mean, yes, in some places it does. But I don't know if that's an absolute tenet of Islam. I don't know if it specifies. I know Muhammad had some children, some child brides. Joseph Smith of the Mormons had child brides too.
True pagan polygamy does not. No, it doesn't. Anyways, enough about that, because obviously with the bigamy laws, I can't
true pagan polygamy, whatever.
Practice what I believe anyway. So,
weren't the Romans pagans? Weren't there wasn't it just stuff yourself full of food and then have an orgy, and dudes were blowing dudes and banging each other in the asses and shit like that? So, weren't they pagan? Wasn't that a pagan religion? So why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you having gay orgies and shit? Like a true pagan. Pagan polygamy. Why don't you marry a couple big dick dudes? Big dick dudes, they'll dick down all your wives, and then they'll dick you down too, Von Helton. How about that? You won't be able to do shit. Oh, damn, polygamy. Damn, you picked... Oh, damn, you picked some hot wives, Von Helton, but no, they picked some, big dick dudes. Now you're all getting dicked down by big dick dudes, like back in the Roman times. Von Helton getting spit roasted. You're fucked now, Von Helton. You're totally fucked. Pagan. That could be Von Helton's movie.
I'm looking, though, for a companion. And, you know, it's been several years now. A bunch of charlatans on the internet, terrorists I call them, because they terrorize me and my family, decided that they would spend 4 years talking to my ex back there. Their messages are still on that computer back there. And tell her all kinds of crazy stuff, you know. Oh, he's going to kill you. He's going to do this to you. He's going to do that to you. Well, you know what? 5.5 years later and 3 kids later, she's still very much alive. Now, she since went to an insane asylum down in southern Kentucky, down near the Tennessee border. But, you know, they drove her insane. They literally drove her insane. They started filling her head, started telling her things like...
Okay, how about you don't... Okay, if your ex-wife is insane and in an asylum, don't talk about her. You can blame the trolls all you want, but they weren't spending all the time with her. How about just for like her own dignity, you don't talk about her? Like, what? You shouldn't be talking about her, you fucking idiot. You're an idiot. Don't bring this shit up. It looks bad. Dude. I want to shake you and be like, this looks bad.
Soiled underwear would, you know, cause me to want to kill her. And all kinds of crazy stuff, you know. And being the naive person that she was, she believed these people. You know, because they didn't come to her and say...
Okay. Yeah. So, you just called the woman who was like 25 years younger than you, who you convinced to marry you, naive. Stop talking about her.
Oh, well, Andrea, you know, we're your husband's troll or your husband's enemy. No. They would come to her and say, oh, well, you know, we're an accountant, or we're, you know, we got a BA in psychology, or, you know, we're this or we're that. We're somebody important, you know. And see, unfortunately, her naivete is something that they preyed upon. And so they were talking to her behind my back for 4 years, messing with her head. And it literally drove her insane, which is kind of sad. Because had I known that they were talking to her behind my back, obviously I would have done something about it.
So, Von Helton trying to build a harem, got one, tried to get another, it failed.
But I didn't know. Had no clue. Not until it was too late. It's kind of sad. Anyways, so hopefully the person I get this time will not be as naive. Hopefully. Or they'll just be downright mean, in which case they'll tell the trolls where to get off, right? The trolls and haters on the internet. So,
hey, little puppy.
But yeah, it's sad because I really had Camelot. It was amazing.
You had Camelot. Could you guys imagine Camelot as a fucking trailer? Little puppy? Little puppy? You know, There's always someone that says, your dog is ugly, Ben. I just want to say, I don't care. My dog is so fucking adorable. The insults just bounce off. They just bounce off. All right? Let her eat my face. All right, I'm going to act like I'm dead. And we'll see how long it is before she starts eating me. Hold on. It's not working. All right. Try it again. All right. Dead. Look at that puppy face. Little dogs get tear stains. You see like the brown spots under their eyes. They just get that because they cry so much. For no reason. I do not have the same nose as Von Helton. Fight me, bitch. That is a gigantic beak. Why must I cry? Why must I cry? All right.
We didn't even argue. It was great. But you know, you have jealous people out there that saw that, you know, I was happy and they didn't want me being happy, so what did they do? They started a bunch of shit.
Don't insult my real dad. Like, I have a real dad that I know is my dad, and I look a lot more like him than Von Helton. And we all have our teeth.
You know, that's what people on the internet do.
And actually, I have my mom's nose. My mom is the Polish one, and I have the Polish nose.
So you have to be on your guard. Because there are people out there that are going to be jealous of you. They're going to be jealous of that you're happy. Or they're going to be jealous that you're good at something. And so they're going to want to try and disrupt that. That's the way the internet has become, sadly. But anyways, getting back to the situation, it has been several years now. I am looking for someone. Now my daughters have a say in this.
You want to marry them?
Because obviously they have no mommy, and so they want a mommy based on what they had before. So what did they have? Well, they had a skinny pagan woman in her 20s. That's what their mommy was, and that's what they remember their mommy as.
So that's what he wants. Oh, God. Okay. You hear that? He wants another skinny pagan woman in their 20s.
Okay, and so that's what they're wanting me to find. So that's what I'm trying to find. So if you happen to be a skinny pagan female in your 20s and you like older guys, oh, speaking of the older, I want to get this out. Because a lot of people may look at me and say, oh my God, the dude's fucking 70 years old and shit. Stress did this. Stress. That's what does this. Stress. Okay, I am not supposed to be gray-haired, but I am because of stress. I'm not supposed to have deep-socketed eyes, but I do because of stress. Well, some would say Native American has something to do with that. I'm also 65% Native American according to Ancestry.com.
Let's see it. Prove it. You do not look native at all.
But anyways, so yeah, there's the Native American aspect in that whole thing. Even though I don't look it, I don't know if you can tell, but there is a reddish tint to my skin. I don't know if you can tell it on the camera. Maybe some of you can. Some of you that have really good.
Yeah, it's a sunburn because you spend so much time inside that when you walk past the windows, it burns you.
Software and video cards can probably tell. Some of you that can't probably can't tell. But anyways, point being, I am looking, and I am a hopeless romantic. I wear my romance on a sleeve. I really do. It's horrible, but it's true. But I am vehemently pro-life. I am pro-Second Amendment. Vehemently pro-Second Amendment. Vehemently pro-life. I will not compromise on those two issues at all. So if you're pro-choice, don't even bother responding because I'm not interested. Life is precious. Some would say all life is precious. But to me, human life in particular is precious because we are fashioned after the gods and we have the power of the gods if we so choose to use it wisely. So, and yes, by the way, it is gods, plural, not God. Elohim, Adonai, yeah, it's gods, plural. Trust me. Anyways, so, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Oh, I'm real scary, ain't I? I'm just so scary, aren't I? Oh, my goodness. But yeah, you got a bunch. I have tons of haters out there on the internet making all kinds of hate videos about me and websites about me, and it's just, oh, he's just the most evil thing. Why am I evil? I'm evil because I exposed Obama as a non-American, and that's one of the major things.
No.
Oh, horrible, wasn't it? Wasn't it horrible of me to expose Obama as a non-American? Yeah, it was evil, wasn't it?
Obama.
Anyways,
Obama. Obama. Hera.
Obama. Obama.
That's pretty much it. Pro-life, pro-gun. Can't stand evil.
Who's here?
Fight against evil.
Who's here?
Served in the Cold War to fight in communism. So if you're a communist, you're going to be an atheist. And if you're an atheist, you're probably going to be pro-choice anyway, so, But, yeah, I served in the Cold War fighting against communism, so, not too keen on communism. I'm a capitalist, not a communist.
Yeah, it served you really well, right? Trailer guy. Jesus. Wow. All right. I'm going to play a video that triggers Hera. And I can only play the first, 10 seconds of it. All right. Here we go. And you guys can look it up later. It's called Morris. It's called Jungle Love, and it's by Morris Day and the Time. Here, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Yep. So there you go. She hates that song. That's all I can play of it. She's very triggered by that shit. Every time I play it, she freaks out. Oh, shit. All right. Everyone who's still watching, if you would like to talk tonight about anything we've watched, jump in to the general chat in the Drunken Peasants Discord. We're going to talk tonight about some shit. Yes, and I know Prince wrote that song. It's actually, I believe, in the Purple Rain movie. O-E-O-E-O. Right? O-E-O-E-O. Hold on. I think my big old doggy might need to go outside. Yes, I could hear her. No. She was crying outside. Come talk to me. Please send some super chats. And Streamlabs, help us reach our goal. I said super chats, but I mean Streamlabs. If any one of you is watching right now from your time zone and we don't normally stream during your time zone, please join us. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Yeah, Vorn Helton.
Yeah, he claims to be a veteran of the Cold War.
The Cold War, that you remember all the like big like ground invasions during the Cold War?
Well, I was watching an interview that Vaughn did a couple years back, and the people interviewing him asked him about that. And he tries to say, well, just being on the ground isn't the only part of war, if you know what I'm talking about. And it's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll tell you what. There were casualties in the Cold War, and
a few.
And there was hostility, but it wasn't like Korea or Vietnam or World War II or World War I.
Yeah, he didn't say I'm a veteran of Vietnam or I'm a veteran of the Korean War. He said the Cold War.
I like how he's like, I look like shit because of stress. It's like, all right, okay, you know what? Stress, it does age you. It does.
It's true.
But if Von Helton worked out every day and shit, you know, it's not all stress.
Yeah,
it's not all stress.
He could take care of himself if he wanted to, especially a long time ago.
Dude, Von Helton could be like ripped. If anyone,
most people.
Anyone could.
If he didn't use all his powers casting magic spells, his hair wouldn't be gray.
Yeah.
How often do you see a buff mage,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Well, he was he was like the fucking fat frumpy Punisher originally.
Must be punished.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was the cringy Punisher.
Ben, are you gonna disagree that evil must be? Come on.
I do. I totally disagree.
Oh shit.
I fucking agree completely. I'm kind of I have headphones on. I'm listening to you guys, but I'm listening for my dog outside to bark when she's ready to come back in.
I'm sure you'll hear it when.
I heard her just outside my door whining. So
Damn, she's got you on call.
they all do. Well, I mean, like, she's really old, so I kind of just really take care of her now. So
Well, that's good.
yeah.
I like to think of all pets thinking of us not as the owners, but as servants.
I am in some ways.
Probably.
I mean, like, here's kind of the weird thing. I mean, I wouldn't let her leave on her own free will, but like
Yeah,
here in
sounds like a
this
servant.
here in this world, I'm definitely subservient to her in many ways. I don't make her do anything, you know. So
Yeah, dogs
she's-
have a sense of weird blind loyalty too. Cats will really not give too much
Well-
of a fuck about you sometimes.
Yeah,
Very
and that's the thing about dogs is like, you know, the domesticated dog was selectively bred from wolves by primitive man for, you know, centuries.
Mhm.
And it's just
You have
crazy
to wonder
to
if we accidentally bred for personality traits.
Oh no,
and
that was
facial rec-
absolutely part of it. Like personality traits for sure.
Yeah, I wonder if it was, if we did it with a sense of, purposely trying to get, more docile dogs, or if it
Yes.
just kind of happened through the breeding.
No, yes. Because they weren't dogs at first. They were feral wolves. So the ones that were like more prone to like be aggressive and attack and bite, and then the ones that were, those would not be put back into the breeding pool. It was the ones that were handled easily, the ones that were more trusting. And that, they actually, because foxes, no one had ever successfully domesticated foxes. And then they had this experiment. It actually started, it started in Soviet Russia and continued even after. They allowed it to continue. I think it went on for like 80 years. And now there's a whole new...
Still going on, actually.
There's a whole new species of domesticated fox. And it's funny because there's the new one like has it's either more or less bones in its tail, and it makes eye contact, which is another thing that like a wild dog will not make eye contact with a human, but a domesticated dog will.
That's weird.
Maybe, the recognition of facial expressions is something that's kind of brought about from that.
Absolutely.
But my
Mhm.
understanding with, with the domestication of dogs, it was always, the more docile, less, hunting focused, more scavenging dogs, or wolves, I should say, that would come around human encampments and brief settlements and forage there. And that's kind of how docile dogs were, not chosen by us, but kind of just brought towards us by the dogs coming to scavenge for food.
I mean, dogs are scavengers, but like the way we bred them, the animal they are today is an animal, a species that was created through artificial selection. But it's not so far removed from its roots that it can't still interbreed. It's like a subspecies.
Not about the modern, more about like the initial upcomings of from wolf to dog.
Yeah, there was when I lived in New Mexico, there was an issue with coyotes knocking up people's dogs.
Coyote dogs?
Coy dogs.
Coy dogs.
I always
I've heard
wondered.
of someone's dog dying from like a coyote trying to get at it. A really small dog. Just literally raped it after the poor
I'll
thing.
be right back.
I always
What a
wondered,
way to leave off.
I always wondered how like a Great Dane and a Chihuahua would work.
No,
like,
they don't.
It'd have to be a Chihuahua
are they two
bad.
genetically separate, or is it just that like?
Well, their size.
If it's the
Yeah.
Great Dane that's the female, would it work then?
Yeah, it would work.
How the fuck would
'Cause-
that look?
No, because the Chihuahua, the babies wouldn't be too big.
Yeah,
It's a great-
Google this.
Well,
Great
there
Dane
would be some
Chihuahua.
variation.
Yeah.
I've seen a.
I always thought it would have to be a female Great Dane to work. Like the female would have to be the larger breed.
I haven't seen a female Great Dane, but I've seen a female Rottweiler and a male Chihuahua.
Oh no.
So that works.
Like it should work.
I mean, that's what the Chihuahua was saying. It's like, man, this is ridiculous.
God, I really hope he wasn't saying that.
No.
Kind of cringy as shit.
Yeah, he was
I
talking.
feel bad for the poor thing.
What now?
Don't mind it.
I rolled up a big ass Dorby.
It's kind of late, so I gotta keep my Allen noises a bit under control.
Who's blowing their nose?
Where's no, I'm sniffing. I have allergies.
Wow.
Like you
Yeah,
saying,
get the nose candy out.
357 sauce. You know?
I wish it was nose candy, then I'd be feeling good instead of feeling bad.
Oh, poor Ben. Why are you feeling bad? Oh, because you're sick. Wait, there we go.
Yeah, I'm allergic to shit. Oh yeah, I love that. I love that picture. It's a Great Dane with a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
My Chihuahua's about the same size as that. She's like 2.5 pounds. Like when I first got her. Oh shit! Did I get Streamlabs finally?
I think the
We're having
Dane
a
could
so-called
actually
Independence
swallow
Day here in
people.
Finland. Our forefathers. Okay, I might have to look into that. Yeah, dude, I so badly I want some more Streamlabs because man, I don't want to let the fans down. Too we've been having these consistent bonus shows.
To be honest, I'm barely able to manage Patreon.
Yeah. Some people.
The land of Cali, of milk, honey, and way too much money.
Oh God, Seattle's the same way.
Yeah.
That's why we have so many people living in tents here too. Yeah.
Wasn't something like an eighth of the population in Seattle homeless or some crazy number like that? I heard.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous that all these,
They,
big tech giants just moved out there, and it negatively affects people who have been living there for their entire life.
They ended up cracking down on Airbnb here because they're like, whoa, there's so many people living in tents everywhere, but people have enough money to buy an apartment and then rent it out to make more money. I'll be right back. I have to let my dog in. Now she's barking.
All right.
Buying out an apartment and then renting it out for more money has some expenses in and of itself, and if you can't cover those initial costs, you can't really
That's the
do
point.
that.
That's the point. It's only people who are super rich that
How
are
many
able to.
dogs does he have?
2 or 3.
3? Yeah, 3. 2 of them are Chihuahuas, and the other one is not. It's like a golden retriever.
What is the appeal of owning a Chihuahua? I'm genuinely curious.
It's small, and they
The
eat
one on
tacos.
screen is so
They eat
adorable.
tacos. Have you ever seen a
They're
Chihuahua
cuter.
eat a taco before? Have you ever seen a Chihuahua
I've never
eat a taco?
seen a Chihuahua eat a taco.
You should.
Do you
That's what-
see?
Fucking
Do you see
anything
how
with a rat
well
dog.
behaved this puppy is? Do you
Yeah, it's a
see?
good dog.
She's like,
Yeah.
I mean, she's yappy, but that's just her thing. She loves
all
to
of them.
yap.
Chihuahuas.
It's a good dog, better than cream soup.
But look at her.
Oof.
I told her to stay there this entire time, and she's not moved at all. Even when I leave the room, she knows.
Yeah, to stay there.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's the weirdest thing. I guess it's kind of rare to find a brindle Chihuahua, which is what she is. She has a brindle coat, which is orange and white and gray and brown and black, all
wow.
blended together.
Yeah, that definitely would be rare among Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Her hair seems long, longer than most Chihuahuas. Or do
She's a
people
long-haired
just,
Chihuahua.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's cute. It's really.
She reminds me of a Papillon, but way better behaved than ours.
Yeah, Papillon. Their hair is a little. Sorry, I'm about to cough. A Papillon, like their hair is that Papillon is French for butterfly, and it's because their fur pattern in their head looks like a butterfly shape.
I was just told it was their ears and like how fluffy they are.
Yeah, well, it just means butterfly. So because they look, it looks like a butterfly. And Chihuahuas, people always mistake my other dog, Athena, for a Papillon too, but she's still a Chihuahua too. It's weird. Chihuahuas are usually rare dogs to find, but in the Southwest, there's a lot of Chihuahuas in shelters down there.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Maybe because we're bordering Mexico somehow.
Yeah. And it
There's
was
plenty
Mexico.
of tacos around there for them to eat.
Well, it was Mexico.
I've lived here all my life,
Yeah, it was.
and I could tell you that I never once thought that Chihuahuas were rare. In fact, they're one of the most common dogs that I see down here.
Same.
And
Same,
where are you?
Across the country.
And where are you?
SoCal.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. In the Northeast, a Chihuahua is not a dog that you come by easily. Like, you have to go to a
It's cool
breeder.
as shit.
I've seen a few around here, quite a few, actually.
Why would you take a Chihuahua up there? The poor bastard's gonna fucking die in the cold.
Well,
Not if you keep in a house.
I bought my Chihuahua in Ohio, which it gets really cold there in the winter, and I just
Chihuahua has
put
lots of floof though, does it not?
Did you use dog sweaters?
I do have dog sweaters. Should I go upstairs and get a dog sweater and put one on her?
You should. It'd be cute.
Only if it's
For a second, I thought you were gonna say put one on like yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
A dog sweater?
He'd have to
Oh,
get.
what am I gonna do? Put it on my forearm?
No, your head or something.
Oh,
It wouldn't even fit around my head. Anything that fits her would have to fit like on my forearm.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a thing.
I can just imagine you with like two dogs, like a dog sweater, each of your arms like wrapped around your shoulders like floaties.
Hey Ben, do you know what a domesticated rat is called?
Gross.
No.
No, it's called
No.
a fancy rat.
Fancy rat.
A gentleman fancy.
No. It's called a fancy rat. Look it up. It's
When I sleep at night, I sleep on my side, and she crawls under the blanket and sleeps like in the small of my back. In like the kind of position she's in now. She sleeps like that, like wedged into my back, between my back and
that's
the.
cute.
Why don't I?
You must be a very calm sleeper. I would fucking murder my dog by accident.
Yeah.
Well,
For
that's
some
not
reason,
bad.
that never happens. No, and she turns my big ass bed into like a little sliver of a bed that I like lay in that I don't move because she
Dogs
like.
always steal the fucking bed.
I bought a staircase for her to climb onto the bed.
That's just an invitation.
I'm sure she never uses it though, because that's how dogs are.
Fuck yeah.
Doing it.
Fuck yeah. You know what? She thinks my face is so tasty.
Wow.
That
I think donations are coming in.
I'll read a couple. Love Gary. Who's Gary?
Gary, that guy.
Love Gary Pygax old TSR.
Gary Gygax?
I like TSR. I don't I love old TSR. I don't know what you're talking about though, dude. Maybe it's just because I've been drinking and smoking. I don't know. Albert Kurth, bigger Rybies, big, and she keeps getting bigger. That's because hitting kids is bad for her figure.
Damn.
Where is he?
Oh, Egghead?
Yeah.
Children and gains
He would
He
rage
was here
quit.
earlier.
If I had to drink for every
Dude,
time,
I'm gonna be giving Egghead an interview sometime soon. And ask him the hard question.
Oh, fuck you. That's my idea. Why are you stealing all my ideas, bitch?
You should do it anyways, man. Not like anyone's gonna watch him.
Wow, eat my dick, you fuck.
Maybe I will, faggot.
No, not you, him. Do you hear what
Who,
that guy
me?
said to me?
Oh, shit. All right, Animancers. You and me in the cage, bitch.
Oh, shit.
Who's going down first? Oh, yeah. It'll be like Tonka Saw, only like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I challenge you to an Andy Worski style MMA match.
Do you really?
I do.
Dude, why does it sound like we're getting married or something? When you say I do so many times.
Oh my, no.
So really, hold on. How tall are you?
Who, me? I'm Chris Raygun height.
Oh my god. And how much do you weigh?
Oh fuck, if I remember. I should probably know this information.
Under 150?
What is Chris Raygun?
I think I'm pretty close, but
Chris Raygun is probably like 5'5".
Oh,
yeah,
it's adorable.
I'm taller than him.
Yep.
Damn.
And hold on, how much do you weigh?
I honestly, honest to God, I don't remember. I think it's
How
close
much
to
do you think? 150?
130, 140.
Oh my god, I would destroy you, dude. I'm sorry.
I paid to see that match.
No. Because like Von Helton, I've studied magic.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no. There we are.
Yeah, no, it's true.
All the magic.
Studied magic under Von Helton.
We will give you so many Streamlabs for doing that match.
Oh my.
That
I would do it
should
just.
happen
I would do it just as a. I would do it just as a boxing match.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I could watch that.
Honestly, I'd have to
That'd
get into
be
shape.
interesting.
I would do that someday. I'd have to get into shape, but
Unless you have like super long arms for your height, my arms are gonna be so long that like you would have to like get past my arms to actually punch me.
I have to actually see how you
and-
are like compared to me in real life to make a better judgment, but possibly, probably.
Okay, go stand on a scale tomorrow.
Okay.
And then have someone take a tape measure, and measure your feet to the top of your head, and from the tip of your knuckles on, or no, actually no, just do it like open your hands from the tip of your fingers to the other tip of your fingers on each hand.
All right.
And then tell me what that is.
Getting live stacks and shit. Fuck it, might as well just post a picture of yourself in the fucking chat so we can
Man,
laugh
we're gonna
at you.
get people's hopes up. They're gonna want to see me get the shit beat out of me.
I'm already
You're
upset.
gonna want to see me get the shit beat out of me? What? Can you grammar?
Me?
No. I was telling you to grammar.
It's a long-term stroke that's setting in over time.
They're gonna want to see me beat. They're gonna want to see me beat I out of my.
Do they love an underdog story?
Oh man, you just having a stroke shit.
You have the age advantage. That's the one thing you have.
That's true. I do.
He's got the youth.
You know, and my magical talents gifted upon me by Von Helton.
It would have to happen before the end of 2019.
I'm gonna put this on Pornhub. Twink gets dominated by middle-aged streamer.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Why before
And it
2019?
technically won't be incorrect.
What happened?
Yep.
Did I miss something? Did I disconnect?
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that happened to me too. I didn't hear anything for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I just heard a bunch of
Same.
white people noise. Fuck.
Ooh.
Damn white people.
Yeah,
I
damn
would
white
feel
people.
bad. I would feel bad about beating the shit out of him.
Who, me?
Oh, come on.
Why? Even if I consented, even if I consent to do it?
Yeah, still.
You have to
Holy
imagine
shit.
that there'd be a lot of interest in something like that, even
How-
if people
how do
don't
you
know who
know?
I am.
How do you know he isn't gonna like it?
Yeah,
Oh,
how do you know
God.
that, Ben? I could love
Don't
to
tell
know.
me that, because that's going to psych me out.
Oh no.
Moan with each punch.
And that's how I get
Just
you.
moan every time you get punched. You'll
That's
be
how I
fine.
get.
So at the beginning of the match, just bend over and pull down your pants, and then you can win.
Oh my god. No. No. By the way, I just want to say this because it's like really bothering me. Von Helton's like facial hair, like his two shitty tufts that are like
Yep.
uneven and shitty.
Yeah, what
I
is
hate it.
this? Is
I
that
hate
his,
him, man. I hate it.
is that his Doctor Strange that he's doing?
Yeah, it looks.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like
Doctor
a
Strange!
shoe on his chin.
Doctor
can't grow out a
Strange
goatee
trying to
right
get
up
some
there.
strange.
Oh my god, yeah, I couldn't believe, like, I feel like, alright, that video of his that you played was supposed to be like some type of weird-ass self-interview, and somehow it ends up with Von Helton trying to get chicks through the internet. Like...
Wait.
You know?
Yeah.
He's a polygamist, you know? He's an available polygamist.
That's the
He's
funny thing
sad.
about Von Helton. He claims to be a polygamist, but he'd be lucky to find one fucking person that would tolerate his ass for more than a year or so.
I'll tell you
I
what.
feel like that's a quarter of polygamists, though.
It's not normal for even the best boxers in the world to box someone that outweighs them by 70 pounds and and is like 4 inches taller than them.
Oh, yeah, well,
that would
that's
be
where wrestling and
such a
boxing
bad
differs.
idea.
You know what?
People
You know what?
outclass them
That's what they said to
100 pounds.
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali never boxed anyone that outweighed him by 70 pounds and that were 4 inches taller than him.
Well, that's what they said to Tiger Woods. That's what they said to
Huh?
Tiger Woods. Yeah, that's what they said to Tim Allen as well. So, come on.
Fuck off.
Have some faith in it.
Oh.
Also, is that your spurgy self in general?
Do I need to crowdfund this? Would people crowdfund the boxing match to watch me beat the shit out of Animancer?
Honestly, probably.
Oh my god.
I think you've got a gold
I'll
mine.
throw in extra money if I can get a swing at him, too.
Dude,
I wouldn't care.
Hell, I'll just pay to beat the
Donations
shit
of 200 or more will get to sock Animancer.
I mean, high donations should, Ben should say their name before he punches them.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a real shout out.
I like where this is going.
Dude, people love that type of shit. There would actually be an audience for that type of crazy.
That shit would get purged off YouTube so quickly, though.
Would it?
It's not even funny.
Oh yeah, probably.
No,
how
it is-
are Worski and Tonkasaw gonna go about it? Probably like what?
They're doing it, I believe, through some kind of pay-per-view streaming service.
Like Vimeo?
No, it's something else. They actually got some woman that's a pro fighter to help them with all this shit.
Oh shit.
So
Linda McMahon. Fuck.
no, well, I mean, she's an actual fighter. She's a pro
Who's Andy
fighter.
Worskin getting fucked up by soon?
Tonka somebody.
I don't know. Tonkasaw? I don't know anything about either of them. I've never seen either of them in person. I've never seen either of them fight. I've seen Tonkasaw pro wrestle from videos that I don't know how long ago they were. He looked tall and thin. I don't know how much taller he is than Andy. I mean, like, think about it this way. You could be 5'10", and if you're in good shape, you probably weigh 165 pounds or something like that. Maybe 70. Like, you got some muscle. Like, if you got good muscle and you're 5'10", you're probably like 170, maybe 175 pounds. If you're a bodybuilder, you're like 180 or 200. But let's say you're a normal sized guy, you're 5'10", you're 160 pounds, and then you're going up against a guy that's really skinny, but he's like 6'4" and 200 pounds, and that's normal.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
It's crazy.
Yeah, wrestling had those.
Sounds like something
proportional
I'd do.
problems, too, like college wrestling, that sort of.
Fuck
crap.
it, Ben. I'm just like your dog. I'll take on anything, any size, and pretend like I have
You
a chance.
idiot.
That's what she said.
So
I'll take on
oh my
anything,
god.
any size,
Wow.
any man for 2018.
Wow.
Boxing match, Animancer versus Digby. Oh my god. The tism.
Oh.
No one, you know what I predict? Everyone comes out of that match completely unscathed. Like, not one good blow lands the entire match because
the bitch boy slap fight music.
they're both, they're both so tismy and unathletic and weak.
Market it as the Spurgatory Cell match.
I say let's make it no holds barred and give them weapons and shit. Let's.
Oh my god.
Well,
like he could pick up a steel chair?
Animancer comes in with a chair.
that wouldn't be legal
No,
if it was real. So, a boxing match though, like I would predict you guys would both get really tired. Here's the thing, another thing: if you don't train to box and you try to get into a boxing match, your arms are gonna give up on you.
Yeah. Well, you know what? So like I said, I'm like a small chihuahua. I'll just bark at something until it inevitably eats me.
So you just wouldn't train at all for a boxing match, and then
No, of course I would. I would.
by the end of round 2, when you can't hold up your arms anymore, you're just like a sitting duck.
Well, do you think that? All right. Well, do you think that in this hypothetical that Digby would actually train at all, or do you think he'd just show up and be like, "I'm here"?
No, that would be hilarious. Yeah, he wouldn't do it. He keep putting it off.
Yeah, he'd try and like do kickboxing because he's a goat guy.
If he
But
kicks,
like,
then he's disqualified.
Yeah,
Before the match starts, and spit it in your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Digby.
wouldn't fight Digby. I'd feel like he'd
I'd
just
fight
have like
Digby.
a piece of glass in his sock or some shit.
I
Something
fight Digby.
terribly
I just gotta
wrong.
look out for his horns.
How about this? How about this? You versus Digby, and you each have a sock full of nickels. And we'll weigh them at the same weight, and you guys are in the octagon, like the UFC octagon, and you can use other techniques too, but you each also can use a sock full of nickels, and it's perfectly legal. Who wins?
Beautiful.
Same size sock, same amount of nickels.
When I think of Digby in a fight, I think of the
It's a big long range tube sock, like those big long tube socks like that.
Yeah.
good old jerkin one.
Socktagon. I like that.
Fuck you for making me laugh at that.
Man, you could like close off a perimeter with one of those.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, a person.
No, it's not a person.
I would say just the foot
no,
part
other people.
of the sock is full of nickels.
Okay, yeah, you can't fill the
That's a
entire
little
thing
more
with nickels. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, no, you could fill an entire.
It's almost like Morning Stars or something.
No, I've got an idea. You put oranges in the socks instead.
No, nickels.
And I was gonna say the loser
No,
has
Bruce.
to drink orange juice made with the.
No.
Fuck.
You ruined it.
How is that
Fuck.
a bad?
Fuck.
I mean, if you're gonna. Put
I was hoping to
any
get
liquid
some vitamin
the
C
sock
in.
and make someone else
Yeah.
drink it.
You'll get some vitamin C after
I'm
the
on my
Oh,
match.
phone, by the way. Sounds like I'm talking on a fucking potato.
It does.
Isn't that the usual?
Yeah, isn't that
That's
usual?
what happened.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
new here? You always sound.
You
like
sound like you're talking
into
out of a phone made out of a sock full of nickels.
me. Yeah.
Pretty durable phone.
Yeah, and then Brett
Yeah.
Keane would make a video and be like, DP sanctions fight between two underage children.
Ben is now
Yeah.
an underage
And they're using socks full of nickels. They don't even appreciate the value of money anymore. Probably got about 5 or 6 bucks.
Drunken peasants steal my idea for me and Ben to have a fight situation and rip it off, giving no royalties to. No, I mean giving no loyalties to Brett.
God, I even think Animancer could beat the shit out of Brett.
Who, me?
The poor
Yeah.
thing is falling apart.
Yeah, because
Even if
I've got
barely-
youthful vigor.
He can leave his house.
Yeah, I can leave my house.
That's a bold
You would
statement.
literally like run around him in circles until he's exhausted, and then you would punch him once, and it would be done.
Like a Mario
Yeah.
boss.
One punch manatee.
It would be like Little Mac versus King Hippo, you know?
No, it'd be like
King
Little
Hippo.
Mac versus Glass Joe, except he's fat instead of.
That's King Hippo, you know? You just wait till he's tired.
Fuck.
Let
I
him
bet
be
Brett
fat.
Keene's lost to Glass Joe. You know
Last
that.
Joe does have one win.
Yeah, against
He
Brett
does.
Keane.
He's 99-1.
Yeah, I don't think they ever revealed who the one win was with.
I like to
Wing
think
did
it's Doc
video.
Brown.
He
He's the
probably
only one
kicked
who's
his
not
own
in.
ass or something.
It was AIU.
Oof.
Yeah.
Fucking boxing kangaroo.
Easy.
What
was
happened to
Steve
the
Ball-
bird?
What? The bird? You're talking about Busty?
Yeah.
Tasty the cockatiel.
I don't know what happened to Busty.
No, stop.
I thought
He's
I
still
saw
around.
something earlier.
He's still around. I mean,
Oh no, the
I
bird's fine. I thought I saw something about the bird earlier.
oh no, I don't think so. Busty the cockatrice.
I'm not okay with this.
You're not. You're not okay with me calling the bird Busty.
No.
Busty cock.
Oh yeah, by the way, we had to ban some people earlier, Ben, because there were some people from r/Zay Donald. Yeah, they started being like, you know what's really bad? When people have ideas that are different than my own. Fuck you, drunken
Oh,
peasants,
yeah.
and then we banned them. Because
Where
they-
did this
they were-
happen?
Here,
Did
in
you
this Discord
cap
server.
that shit?
Huh.
When?
There was a
Tell
bunch
me
of
you
fucking,
screen
there was a
cap.
bunch of
I would
fucking
love to read that
1,
kind
2,
of shit.
3 tards in here, and we had to ban them.
Why?
Because why? Because they were being fucks. They just kept spamming the same shit over and over again. It was getting annoying.
How?
How? What do you mean how? What do you mean how?
When?
Just scroll
When?
up.
Where?
I did.
Wait, no, let me go check
First asked why, then yeah.
it. Let me see.
I'm surprised you didn't get
These
that.
guys were like entry level trolls. They
It was
don't know
like 2 minutes ago. I mean, 2 hours.
Very uncomfortable right now.
So are you gonna interview Egghead's retarded friend on DP?
What?
Are you gonna interview Egghead's retarded friend on DP?
Yes.
Yeah, Jeffrey, I think.
I'm gonna
Jeffrey.
ask him all the real questions about Egghead, and I expect him. I bet Egghead's tried to coach him already. Hey, Jeffrey. Okay, don't answer any of the questions about me jerking off to Ryby, okay?
Yeah, and if they talk about a bigger Ryby, then just don't say anything at all. Someone said Ben stay up and do the morning wood. No, that'd be madness for him.
Fucking bad.
Fuck that. Honestly though, that's what I'm doing right
That
now.
makes me tired just hearing
That's
it
what
say
I'm
it.
doing right now. I'm staying up for.
You're just gonna stay up for the morning wood?
Yeah.
For Pimp Monk's morning wood? So like
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up for Pimp Monk.
you're gonna give Pimp Monk a beej in the morning when he wakes up?
Well, I mean, he asked me to come on the show.
Oh.
And I'm
Not
like,
to come on
I can't tell this guy. I can't tell Pimp Monk no. He's like such a nice dude. I mean, he's he's a dick to
You
me,
can't
but I
say
love
no.
him. No, I can't say no to Pimp Monk's wood.
Are you a member of are you a member of Pimp Monk's Cream Team?
Oh,
Oh no.
I don't get that. I don't get what you're trying to say.
Pimp Monk
Oh,
has
no,
a cream
he is.
team.
I don't even know what a cream team is. I don't know what a cream team
You don't know what it is?
No, I don't.
Cream team?
I don't.
Yeah.
I can guess.
Hold on.
I've heard that said a few times before, but I've never understood.
So you truly have no idea what a cream team is?
Oh, is that like... I don't know why I was doing the AIU voice. I was trying to do a creamsicle voice, but is that like creamsicle?
That's supposed to be your creamsicle? Holy
yes,
shit.
it sounds like Devon Treat. It sounds like Devon Treat.
Oh my god. It's so easy.
Ramsey.
Tell me your name. I'll reveal your name.
Do you think Devon Trace has ever jerked it off to a furry character before?
I don't know.
He's probably jerked off to his own furry character.
So this, I keep having to play this. I keep having to remind people what the cream team is.
Ramsey, does Pat Patterson's cream team really exist? Did you ever see or hear of anyone joining?
Let me just cut that shit. What is? I don't even ever heard of the cream team. All right. If you think ICP has any knowledge of the cream team whatsoever, fuck you. I just heard of the cream team right now when it came out of Sean Oliver's mouth. Fuck the cream team, whatever that is. I don't want to even know what it is. Please give no explanation.
I completely forgot about this. Man, that's great.
Yeah,
I ain't even heard of no cream team. I don't even know what that is.
The answer of what the cream team is makes him go, ow!
I don't want to walk around with that knowledge in my head, knowing what Pat Patterson's cream
like
team
the Pat
is.
Patterson too. What the
Let's
fuck,
just
man?
skip that question all around because I'm just gonna pretend I never even heard of the cream team.
Then I won't tell you it was the young kids that put up the ring.
It was the young kids that put up the ring.
What ring?
Because I'm just gonna pretend I never even heard of the cream team.
Then I won't tell you it was the young kids that put up the ring.
Cock ring.
I love that. Ow!
It was old school WWF. So the young kids put up the ring.
I thought ring like on a finger, not like a wrestling ring.
Yeah. They used to hire like local middle schoolers to set up the rings back in the day when they come to town, and there was a guy named Pat Patterson, and he had a lot of allegations against him, but he was never formally charged with anything. So, but they would say he had a thing called the Cream Team.
Why the hell is... wait a minute. Why is Beyond Fear in the AFK chat? She should be in here. I've told her to get her fine ass on DP again, like, multiple times. She needs to...
Has a woman ever responded to you after you called
Then I
them
won't tell you it was the
fine
young
ass?
kids that put up the ring.
Yes.
I
love that reaction. It's so great.
I've said much more cringy things to women and still have them have interest in me afterward. Yeah.
Ooh, man, maybe you gotta start talking to women that don't look like Christine Chandler or something.
Whoa.
Oof.
Holy shit.
Oh, damn.
That's not true.
Do not hate. Hate is not so good.
Christine Chandler. Oh,
hate is not so good. Do not hate.
Hashtag fuck the cream.
Hate is not so good.
You want to fuck the cream team?
Let's
Yeah.
fuck cream team.
You know what? Animancer is a member of Pimmonk's cream team. Pimmonk has a cream team. It's fucking disgusting, dude. And people had to leave. Like, look at all the dudes that came around Pimmonk's channel that ended up leaving. They were all members of the cream team.
Yeah, they were.
Think of
cream
all the
teamers.
dudes. Think about how Vadim used to be on Pimmonk's channel
Yeah,
all
they
the
were
time.
cream
back in the day.
teamers. JF, he was
Yeah.
a cream teamer.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, you're right.
Oh, shit.
I think JF's creamed in a couple people's
Oh,
teams.
shit. Oui, monsieur.
I'm not part of the cream team. I don't know what you're talking. I was talking to the chef Holland. The chef.
Whenever he says Jeff Holiday, I think of Chef Hollandaise.
Hollandaise is delicious.
It is delicious.
I have a love-hate
I
relationship.
love how Jeff
with it.
has been changing his name on Twitter to be like Jeff Thanksgiving and Jeff Christmas, and that's really cute. That's all.
Like someone gives a fuck.
What?
So who's on
Thanks for
Pinmonk's
letting me
cream
know
team?
what season it is, you piece of shit.
Who's on
Sorry.
Pinmonk's cream team? Probably all those women that he has in his chat all the time. They have to.
Oh my god. Well, I don't want to hear about them. Let's hear about men.
Men.
Let's see. Probably Marshall Manson. He's definitely on the cream team.
Oh god.
Oh, hey, Marshall, why don't you bend over? Hey, let me butt bang you while you're going down the escalator. Oh. You can.
Let's see. Who else is on the cream team? Definitely Frank from the Geek Room.
Landon, no, you're on the cream team. I'll butt bang you too, motherfucker.
Landon, you're on the cream team now.
Yeah.
Are you sure Pitmunk wouldn't be the one taking it?
Oh shit, hold on. Who are we coming to next? We're coming to fucking who else? Who else?
Shit, let me think for a little. It's hard to think of people that Pinmonk has on that aren't women.
Red Eyes.
Red Eyes definitely. His buddy Red Eyes definitely part of the cream team.
Red Eye. Oh shit! I'm gonna take your big Australian dick, motherfucker. Oh damn. Let me have a cigarette after that.
No, what do you mean after that? During. Pinmonk's
during.
Yeah, during. You know that
Or
Pinmonk
during
looks like
and after.
when he's
What
doing the dirt.
if Billy the Fridge was the leader of Pinmonk's cream team, even though it's
Oh my
named
God.
after him?
That'd be
Yeah, that would be. I mean, most of the women that seem to like Pinmonk streams, they all seem to have one thing in common: they really like fat guys. So.
You
I think
so?
Billy the Fridge. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've heard multiple of them say it.
More cushion for the pushing.
So I'm sure that they find Billy the Fridge attractive too, because
He's a sweet boy.
Yeah, Billy the Fridge is an attractive-looking fat man. I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah, and I imagine he would be like a giant pillow.
yeah.
Oh my god, you guys.
Just lay back while you take it.
No. Not so much of like the
So
the fluffy jolly look.
are we gonna film like all you guys the all you guys gangbang Billy the Fridge?
Oh my god. Yeah,
we gonna set
probably
that
has
up?
enough gold.
We should.
Episode 555.
Is he online right now? Let's
Billy?
pitch this idea to him.
All right, yeah, he is online.
Yeah,
I'll
he's
say hello.
online.
All right. Bring him in. We'll
I'll
pitch
ask him
this
if he's-
idea.
Catch him in the middle of a fab session.
Yeah, well, man, I hope he responds.
He's active.
Yeah, he's online. He's online.
It's not even that late here, especially for him.
Oh yeah, it's only like 1 a.m., which isn't that late for Billy.
Only 1 a.m.
Well, for Billy, that's like he seems to be nocturnal to some extent, kind of like me. But
Nah,
I'm trying
good
not-
boys get sleep.
No, I mean he probably sleeps just during the day. Hi there, my name is Catherine Chandler.
Oh my god.
Catherine.
God, I fucking hate that picture.
I love it.
You would bend. You would bend for the
You
picture.
would.
Bend.
That says something about you that not even words can describe.
Fucking Christ.
Oh my god, someone in the YouTube live chat mentioned Babe Station. They mentioned Babe
Hey,
Station.
Station!
What's his? Hold on. What's his name again? It's
Beowulf.
No. What's his real name?
Oh.
Stephen Dawson.
Yes.
Steven
yes.
Dawson. Shane Dawson.
Hey,
Yeah.
pretty. I like that Christine Chandler girl. She's
Oh, dude, you would
big
wanna fuck
dong.
You would
Ding
want
dong, baby. Yes.
Oh, ding
I
dong.
like her when yeah. He's like that. He's so
Yeah.
inarticulate.
I love it when the solitude goes between her big brown titties.
I know I probably shouldn't like hate's a strong word, right? I know I shouldn't hate that guy.
You
but
love
I
him.
do.
You want to marry him, dude.
I
You
hate
should
him.
be. You should be
Come
his
on, Anna,
lover.
answer.
Dude, he's
You
probably
should-
the most. He's probably the most unattractive person I've ever met in
You
the
should be
humanity
his
of
homosexual lover.
Isn't it illegal to marry someone?
You know, I've never been more turned off by the male gender until I saw a video from him. It almost made me want to go straight.
I mean, even versus Brett Keane and Von Helton, really?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'd
man.
rather. Yep, definitely. Honestly,
Those
to be
are some
honest.
harsh words.
So
I feel like Von Helton would treat me better than he would.
His teeth wouldn't get in the way, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Ooh, a good gum job.
Gum job.
Well, neither would Brett Keane's.
I feel like Von Helton would be, more respectful, and that guy.
Oh
would
my
just be
God!
like,
I
"Oh,
just.
my pretties."
You know what? I'm going to follow Mr. Steven Dawson on Twitter.
No.
Hello, Sophie. Stephen D here.
if I have to look at that
PlayStation's
guy's
number
post-
one fan.
I'm following him now.
I'm a big fan of
I'm gonna
Ashley
look at
Emerald
that
as
guy's
well.
posts.
Cool.
I think I will
She gets naked
gorge
every
my
fucking
eyes out,
time.
man.
All she does is a bit of twerking like that.
Oh, she does a bit of twerking.
You know what? You know what? He has a lot of followers now. The last time I looked at him, he didn't.
Dude, people love that guy, honestly.
Probably you're doing partly.
Big
Yeah,
bean
definitely.
on toes.
But here's the thing, Ben didn't even say his Twitter handle, did he?
No.
No.
Doesn't
He
take
sent
a
it to me,
genius
by the
to find
way.
it.
I'd like to.
I do a bit of twerking, though. She goes like this.
Is he at work?
And then she does this. She
Don't-
does that,
yeah,
play
did you
with her
have the same
tits,
job as
and then plays her arsehole and does this. You know. And I think, I'm not too sure if she plays with her pussy. I think she goes like this.
Oh my God!
I'm not too sure, but when
I
only
like
when
that
Ashley is
saying.
naked though. So, anyway. Alright, Sophie, I've got a song for you. Or I might
Ben,
do
be
it
honest,
here,
have
or
you
I
ever
might
met a
do it
more
some
awkward
kind of
person
joke.
in your life?
Yes.
Who?
Oh, yeah!
And don't say me.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, damn it. Took it from me already.
No, I'm not going to say who it is.
You don't want to offend
okay, I can
Dynamance?
give you my answer then. I think. Alright, so who the fuck left? That was
Mick Hitler left.
Yeah, no, actually, it's not Mick Hitler. It's actually
Listen, mate,
MC
laugh
Hitler.
anyway. That's the
Slander.
song. Here we go. It's called Bollocks. Yeah.
Bollocks.
Bollocks. Here we go.
That literally just
Now
made
it's
me
all
laugh.
a word, no. I don't know why there's something about it. Always makes me laugh. And now you call them testicles and that because cobbler's nuts are balls. 1, 2, 3.
I
It's
hate
a
this.
dido.
I've never hated being alive more.
No,
Alright,
just
time to
run
end things. Good
for
night,
the
guys.
constant
I mean,
and
forever.
dangle
Yeah.
where they do. Oh, they want to be embarrassing if they want to watch
No,
them.
don't throw it
Because
back.
it's
I'm just kidding in
Something
case
quite-
Brett Keane's watching this.
Baby!
No.
Dude.
Like if you combined Austin Powers and the Coneheads and sprinkled in some cringe.
I don't think any woman that exists that like breathes air should have to deal with this guy. Like,
I see he follows Pretty.
dude, do you have any mutual followers with him? I'd be curious to know.
No. You know what though? Pretty. I have mutual like there's people I follow that follow Pretty Young. That's her name.
Who whatever. I can find out
The Babe Station model that he was like freaking out about. How many followers does she have? 227,000.
What's his name again?
Steven Dawson. He has 33,000.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my Bridget, I can't.
More than
find
I
it.
expected.
I can't find this guy's fucking.
It's at Steve Dawson 0972. I think it's the letter 0972.
Yeah, you're right. It. Oh no. Oh my Fuck. I hate this guy. 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 Fuck.
You keep saying it, but I don't think you believe it. You're just trying to quell your arousal.
This guy has 33.5. Wait, he has more Twitter followers than me.
Yeah, he's entertaining. He's awesome.
He's charismatic.
I mean, he has a personality that's distinct from other people.
Hi, pretty!
He has more Twitter followers than the Drunken Peasants.
Yep.
What?
I feel like that's the Drunken Peasants doing. I mean, fuck, I didn't know this guy existed until Ben showed it.
No. Let me check Social Blade. I'll check Social Blade. But I'm pretty sure this guy gets thousands of likes on his tweets. What the fuck is this?
Of course he does.
Why does he have so many Twitter followers? Why does he have so many Twitter followers, but so little views on his videos? Is this guy a lol cow, but not a lol cow? Why does the guy have so many? Are these sock accounts? Like, the fuck is this, man?
Because babes love me, and they love what I do.
Wait, was that someone doing an impression?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was great. Are you the same guy who's done the other impressions?
Of course I am.
When are you gonna come on Drunken Peasants and pretend to be Teddy Rubskin for my amusement?
What? Teddy Rubskin?
Yeah, you gotta be Teddy Rubskin. You gotta do a Teddy Rubskin.
Bing bong. No, I gotta be Steve Dawson.
No. Well, we could do a conversation between Teddy Rubskin and Steve Dawson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Hey, Teddy, I saw you fucking that big bad bunny the other day. She was real pretty. Can you get her for me? Can you get her contact?
All right. Now do the Teddy Rubskin voice.
I don't do Teddy Rubskin.
Yes, you do.
Everyone does Teddy Rubskin.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Someone in this community should name themselves permanently to Bigger Ryby. That'd be.
I've considered it, but I'm not too keen on the egghead lore.
I might do it. I might become Bigger Ryby. I might become Bigger.
You're Danny. No.
He's a little small, but
you're Danny.
I'm Donnie Manster.
You're Danny.
Looks like he had his largest rise in September of 2017.
So nothing related to DP, basically.
I don't know when we first started watching him.
2018. Only I didn't find that guy unless you watched him before I started getting videos of him. We
watched him back in the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in 2017.
Then yeah, because all right, here's my hypothesis. So he must have used to have a bigger channel that people actually knew about, and it had more videos on it because there's not much videos going back on his current channel beyond a month.
Is that a real channel though? I think he might mostly work through Twitter.
Oh, you think you think that might not even be him who runs the channel?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, seeing his level of, competence, probably not. He probably just knows how to use one.
Yeah, based on how some of the titles were.
On YouTube.
Based on how some of the titles are on the YouTube videos, it says his name in the title, and I feel like even though he's an idiot, I feel like he would rap.
Fucking smoky knobs! Fucking smoky knobs! Big fucking smoky knobs!
Oh my god.
The fuck?
I'm just playing shit from his Twitter. What's this?
You can't be a bigger Ryby if you're not bigger than Ryby.
Alright. Sorry.
Good afternoon, my Dude, I'm surprised that with 33.5k followers that this guy doesn't have at least one fucking dumpy bitch that wants to get him laid.
Hello, baby. Stephen D here.
Look
Big
at
fan
him.
of Base Station, including all the Base Station babes, including Ashley, cool, fit blonde. Oh yeah, baby. And Danny Hardboard.
Weirdo.
No, Danny Hardboard.
I'll be right
Hardwood,
back,
more
guys.
like. Yeah, hardwood. I meant to say. Whoops. She probably have got hardwood anyway. Ooh, mine's shagging her. No, cool, baby. Anyway, I thought I'd sing a song for you to I want you to retweet this video to your base station friends.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I'm prepared for this.
He only follows 20 people on Twitter.
That's a good ratio.
Oh, I just looked to see if Prite was following him, and she is not.
No, she there was a video that you played of like she unfollowed him. And he was like super upset about it.
Wow.
She called him like a creeper or something and then
Poor
unfollowed him
Steven.
and blocked him.
Poor Steven, right, Animancer? Poor Steven.
Yeah.
With
you
his
need
30K followers, poor Steven.
opinion.
I'm just saying, like, poor Steven, like, what a sensitive guy.
You should talk to him about it when you get him on there.
What a sensitive guy. Yeah. Yeah, I've had a picture of this guy grabbing his junk for like how long now?
Too long.
Not long enough. You should make this the thumbnail. Just zoom in.
I
on
like
the
your
front.
suggestions.
Thank you. Feel like that a bit of flair.
I'm gonna smoke a Dorby. I know a lot of you guys don't know what a Dorby is, but I'm gonna do that.
What's a Dorby? What's a Dorby?
I twisted this up during the show. See.
They're like Furbies, but if you get them high after midnight, they'll fuck your parent.
That's a good one.
That's a good thing for marketing children.
You can't
Anyone
be a
wanna-
bigger ride. What'd you say?
Anyone want to play tanks or anything like that?
Fuck, I've tried to play tanks like 4 times, and not only is the download process a nightmare, but I'm so incompetent at that type of game.
You know,
it's not even funny.
One of these days, when we have
respect
more
that.
time. One of these days, when we have more time to like plan in advance for one of these DP Underground streams, you should play some heroes.
Satan, help me, Satan! I need your help.
Heroes
Hold
of the
on,
Storm.
What? Someone? Wait. Is that? Are people still playing that game?
Oh wow! Again, it's free to play. It's yeah.
Oh wow, that was fast.
What?
It's been free to play.
I don't
for a
really
very
play
long-
that often.
I know, I was in the beta, my guy.
Yeah.
It's a good fucking game.
Is the game?
Yeah, I haven't touched it since beta, so I'm not gonna talk shit on it. But wow, that game was something else. Oh boy, sorry. Derailing.
But yeah.
I mean, a MOBA doesn't sound like a bad idea, I guess. But they tend
I'm
to be
mostly thinking
time-saving.
something that's free to play is what I care about most, and isn't Fortnite.
Oh God! You know what I need? I need one of those custom match codes.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
they
That'd be
have.
nice. I'm surprised. It should be pretty easy for you to get one as a streamer, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Figure out who I need to talk to, and
Alright.
I'll get one. Hopefully,
the
because
work
I'd
for
like
that
to
game.
do that. I'd like to host a custom match where only people from like Patreon get in or whatever.
Yeah, DP
Sounds
people,
fun.
or people.
The D people.
The DP people. The D people.
I feel
It's
like
more
a really
fair
fun
that-
game.
It's
No,
more
it's
fair
not. Go
that
ahead.
way too, like because you don't have these like experts in every game, you know. Not
Yeah, fuck those
necessarily,
people.
anyway.
You don't always want one person who's really good at the game to just kind of ruin it for all the newer players.
Yeah. Dude,
I
I've
was
been
gonna say
cowardly.
there's one game that'd be really fun for stream, but it's a paid game, Dead by Daylight, where it's just like a slasher movie but in video game form. Escape
Yeah,
the
I've
Killer.
heard a lot of people talk about that game, but I mean, usually it's gonna be harder to get people that to play something that's paid.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
hard
I know.
enough to get
That's
people
the rough
for these
part.
free-to-play games, but you know, maybe eventually.
Big rips. I think it was like $10 for a while, though.
But
I'm trying to think of free shit. The only free thing I play is like League of Legends, but fuck that. That game is rage-inducing.
Yeah, it's
Tanks. Play tanks, bitch. Tanks.
If I could actually get the download to work, I will, and I will shove my tank muzzle so far up your ass.
Kinky.
No.
Oh, sweetie.
Alright, I'm a dick.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fucking Meaty comes in here for 2 seconds to say shit and then leaves.
That's what he
That's
does.
him.
It is Holy shit, look at these good-ass Belgian waffles I just saw.
So
Belgian
Meaty's
waffles.
just muted normally by most people, most sane people.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah.
Deserves it. He's
Yeah,
an
I
asshole.
notice like a lot of people don't ever hear what he says. Like I'll hear him and everyone else is just like says nothing.
Yeah, 'cause
And I'm
no
like,
one
oh,
likes
that
me.
says a lot.
Yeah, it does. Look at these Belgian waffles.
Those are
Fuck
some
you.
pretty good
Yeah,
waffles, man.
like when I went to Belgium, I had a totally loaded waffle like that, but then I also had just a plain, like, well, it was like a plain, like, glazed waffle. It wasn't anything with these crazy ass toppings on it, but I had one of those too.
I'd want one of the more basic ones, like with the powdered sugar. That shit.
Yeah, and you just get it. They give you a very little plastic fork. They give that to you for the fries too. Oh, the fry. See, when you go to like downtown Brussels, they have mannequin piss. It's like the fucking statue of the little kid pissing. That's down there. Yeah, and all around there, it's like waffles, beer, and French fries. That's like all the shit down there, and like chocolate. Chocolate's another big thing in Belgium too.
How is everyone in Belgium not horrifically obese?
They're not, but it's really nice there. They were having the last time I was in Belgium, they were having a gay pride parade, and our taxi couldn't get us to the hotel, so we had to walk, and we walked through like the entire gay pride parade. I got grinded on by like people dancing, but then and then I learned that the bars there, they don't close until like 5 a.m.
Oh
And
my god.
It was like 4 or 5, something like that.
To Belgium I go. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was pretty
That's
crazy.
another European country I need to visit before I die. Holland's up there.
As soon as I turn 21, I'm just gonna order a bunch of fucking Belgian beers because I've heard good things, and I'm just gonna
Good, Chumay.
I'd say you're wasting your money, but people say I have bad taste in beer, so whatever.
If you don't like Belgians, you got bad taste.
Yep.
Well, you know what? I don't like the French either, but that's more of a nationality.
French can't make beer.
Yeah, you shouldn't judge someone.
Yeah, the French sell Belgian beer. Like when I've been to France, like the beer that they sell is Belgian. 'Cause they don't really make good beer there.
Maybe I just had some weird shit, but
Get Chimay or get Golden Drac. Those are
Oh,
really
Golden
good
Drac
ones.
is one of my favorites too.
Sweet. You know, I don't get the fucking. You know, how sometimes you'll see those cooking videos online. They're like, "Hey, I'll make a piece of toast, then cut a hole in it and put an egg in there." And I'm like, "What's the point? Why couldn't I just Couldn't I just put an egg on a piece of toast?
I think that's called.
Have you ever? No. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm not about the mountains of Have you ever tried to cook a fucking egg and keep it circular?
Yes.
Then you should automatically know why you would have the toast hole. It's a fucking nightmare, dude. Your slides ruined if the middle breaks are fucked.
I think that's called a toad in the hole, I believe.
Wow, that sounds like the most unappealing name for any food that I've ever heard, perhaps in my entire life ever.
I could think of some worse names, but then
Alright, go
I
ahead.
wouldn't have an appetite.
Go ahead. Spotted dick. That does.
That's a type of bird.
Spotted dick? No, that's not. It's
Yes, it is.
Ben would know.
There's a fish like that.
Oh well, it's also like a meal in the UK. So yeah, maybe it is a type of bird too.
Both of those are UK names. They got bad food names.
Fuck it, I'm gonna make you communist shills like fucking Hungary. Watch this.
What? Advent calendar? What's going on with this game? What?
It's trying to be Christmassy or something.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't want to do that though.
Are those like wings, or are those really weird looking?
Those are fucking tendies. Those are tendies.
So I'll wait and see if anyone in my friends list here joins. I have one friend request, I guess.
Good luck.
Hey guys, if you're watching and you want to play some fucking tanks or something with Ben,
I'm receiving updates.
get the fuck in there.
So,
oh my god, you
Bigger
fucking
Ryby
idiot.
just, put up a slippery dick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I accidentally just insulted one of the trolls in the chat. I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
I'll be right back.
Alright. I'll make sure the stream burns down doesn't burn down while you're gone.
Yeah, do that.
Don't mind me
It's
while
a
I like
slippery
this match.
They should rename it to a Slippery Richard instead.
Fucking Bigger Ryby. Magical.
Kino, are you smaller than Ryby or are you bigger than her?
I don't know. You never
Me?
told me how big she was.
I think she's like 5'4".
I'm taller than she is, but she might weigh more than I do.
That's true.
I'm gonna say most people are probably taller than Bigger Ryby.
Yeah. Most people are bigger than Ryby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, fucking. Oh yeah, you think that's you think that's bad? I'm gonna show you some fucking delicious ass food that'll make you
So, what restaurant is that Tindy's thing at? See something. I've never heard of that one.
Let's see. It says here Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane? What the fuck?
Yeah, Raising Cane's chicken.
Okay.
Sounds like a southern thing.
Probably.
It is.
Fries
I
look like
guess.
ass. I judge fast food
I was
food
told
by
that
the
Ryby
quality
was a
of the
bigger
fries.
Ryby. Actually, I was hoping for a bigger Ryby.
An even bigger one than Bigger Ryby?
Yeah.
As
Actually,
the
Egghead
middle-
was hoping for a bigger Ryby. Dude, oh my god, Egghead was one letter off of saying a very racially insensitive thing.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Imagine if he said that. Like, imagine if he said what I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah, people would be
A
mad.
neighbor Ryby. A neighbor Ryby.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say the word because I'm, a person of color, so I can. But then I realized that we're on YouTube right now.
Alright.
Yeah, I realized that feminism exists. So.
Wait, I thought you were Mexican.
No, I'm not Mexican.
Some of them are good people.
No.
He's
I
Mexican.
assume some of them are good people.
Five Guys
you're
makes the
Puerto
best
Rican?
burger. Five Guys makes the best burger.
Go fuck yourself.
Hey, people in the chat, anyone who disagrees with me, I'll fucking debate you right now. I will fucking debate you.
Why
Right
don't you
now.
debate the tip of my
Yeah,
dick with your
I'll
throat?
debate anyone in the live chat right now. Fucking Five Guys makes the best burger.
I think you should have heard that sentence through, friend.
You gotta debate them, you know. We'll go by G-Man rules.
Yeah, so if G-Man shows
But
up...
how can G-Man win if he's not here?
G-Man always wins.
Shit.
There you go. See?
Those are G-Man rules. Fuck.
Oh my god, Billy finally replied, but I don't know what to do now that Ben's...
What the fuck? What do you mean? Let this dumbass in?
You're supposed to hold down the fort.
I'm supposed to hold down the Fortnite, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well,
Dan.
by the way, guys, if you're watching this right now,
Really
if you're watching this and you're for some reason tolerating my fucking yammering, then you should tolerate my yammering on my own show, because I've got a podcast called Underhaven that you
Are
can
you
watch
actually
after.
taking the time
I'm
right now to shill your shit?
Yeah, I am. I'm actually gonna take the time. Yeah, so
Check the description. It's in there.
Yeah, it's links in the description. All right, I'm done shilling out my fucking shit.
Check out my gaming channel.
Apparently,
love.
Apparently, YouTube has been doing my shilling for me though, because I've heard a lot of people saying that my video, my recent one with Jeff Holiday, has been showing up in their recommendations. So that must mean that I'm one of those dumb fucking channels now that YouTube likes. And you know what?
That actually, believe it or not, I did get a Jeff Holiday video with your shit on it.
Really? Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with YouTube. I've put not interested like 4 times on the channel.
But you know, a lot of people have been. There's been an interesting phenomenon that I've heard from several people who haven't talked about it with each other. But when people look at that recent episode I did with Jeff Holiday, one of the suggested videos is it's like the origin of corn or something like that. So because of my thumbnail, because of my thumbnail,
That's
because of my
why
thumbnail,
I'm kind of a phylogeny nerd, and that's probably why I got recommended your shit.
Yeah,
because
yep.
of the recommended shit.
Exactly. They think that because in my thumbnail, Jeff Holiday looks a lot like the guy from Korn, even more than he usually does.
Jonathan Davis.
He must be the guy from Korn, dude. Fuck. Dude, so I have Korn to thank for...
Wait, did you mean Korn of the band?
Yeah. Dude, I've got Korn. I've got the band Korn to thank for this little boost I've gotten on YouTube.
That's weird.
It's all thanks to Korn.
Yeah, now I'm just extra confused as to how it popped up in my feed, because I've never even listened to Korn in my entire life.
Jeff Holiday looks like the guy from Korn. He does.
My life is bereft of Korn.
Dude, I should have advertised it better by saying, like, hey, we're gonna have the guy from Korn on my show. Yeah, dude, people would have been like, holy shit, the guy from Korn? How'd they convince this guy to come on the show?
You gotta make more accidentally misleading thumbnails like that.
Oh yeah, dude, I gotta do it.
Yeah,
Play
you know
the
it.
YouTube algorithm like a bitch.
Yeah, I'll get some fucking dude with glasses off the fucking street and tell everyone that it's Chris Ray Gun in the studio. And no,
probably pass it off to like half the audience.
Yeah.
I had Chris Ray Gun here in the studio.
Yeah, that's true. That was on the DP Underground stream, I think, a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Was it?
The lost episode that I still have to upload.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta get around to that. It's still here on my hard drive. I'm
There's so many
cleaning up
goddamn
files
lost
too. So.
EP episodes.
I don't think there's been many.
I mean, like in total, over however many years.
I don't know. That's probably not many, honestly. Probably not very many. I'd say maybe 3 or 4, if at most.
I mean, with the state of YouTube within the last few years.
Yeah, those videos are archived on other places, though, in the worst case.
I mean, yeah, assuming... I was just talking about from YouTube, specifically.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
People do a pretty good job of archiving shit on the internet.
That's true.
You gotta be happy that there's someone out there who
I am so glad
someone
that there's Oh, but I just remembered something, but I'll say this first. I'm so glad that there's that Von Helton archive channel, because
Oh my god.
without it would be very hard to get the. Did you see, Ben, that they uploaded a clip from my show onto that archive?
No.
I found that
Post
pretty
the
funny.
clip.
Yeah, okay. I'll grab it real fast. But yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, I've got to change something real fast. I'm not gonna say it until after it's done. But YouTube made a very stupid change. But I'm sure no one's surprised by it.
And yeah, sky's blue, grass green.
All right. There's a little clip if you want to see it. It was really fun. It was a really fun little moment.
Oh no.
Fucking trained. Bam!
But
I'll put it up.
Oh fuck me! I'm at 3%.
Take it.
We may just have to do a trivia contest tonight or something.
I'm here to kick ass and gum steak, and I'm all out of ass.
These people don't play. All them Muslims up in Dearborn, Michigan acting like they're your friend, they're not your friend. It says right in the goddamn Quran, take neither the Christian, the Jew, the pagan, or the atheist.
In the Quran.
Yeah.
You guys always hear about like the mass murders going on in Dearborn, Michigan.
It's the crane.
No, all the time.
Yeah.
It's all the crane.
Oh no. I'm looking at the video. Von Helton, why?
There's your first.
Why, mister?
All right.
As
So
a
now that
friend.
oh yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Let's listen to it more.
I don't want to see his closet.
You don't? I don't think anyone. Can I hear that again?
Yeah, sure. You know, if you're gonna criticize something, it's a good idea to know how to, like, enunciate it properly.
Oh shit!
What the hell?
Did you see that? Yeah.
I was only following orders.
I want to see if I can. I want to see if I can do this. Hang on. Let me see if I can do this.
That's epic. That is epic. Someone take a screenshot of that. What a great moment. Fuck yeah. Fuck
yeah.
All right. Well, all right. So now I get to tell you guys the stupid thing that YouTube did this week. All right. So you know how by default, at least before, only moderators could post links and shit, and everyone else's were automatically held for review or whatever. Well, now YouTube made it so by default, all channels have that turned off, and they have to go manually turn it on. So I just had to do that for DP Underground.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a huge pain in the ass. That's so strange that they would make that change without telling anybody.
Strict in your community guidelines would make it easier for people to post things that infringe on those guidelines.
Yep, it's true. I mean, someone take a screenshot of that.
Dearborn, Michigan, acting like they're your friend, they're not your friend. It says right in the goddamn Quran, take neither the Christian, the Jew, the pagan, or the atheist as a friend.
That's even worse than Brett Key.
I love eating crayons.
Yeah, he did learn about it.
Yeah, that waxy flavor is delicious. The crayons.
Put a little bit of glue on there, use it in nice textures.
And you get a surprise when you go to the toilet.
The turlet.
That's a new one.
All right, Billy said hi, so I'm gonna be like, let me pitch this idea. He needs to
get that androgynous fuck in here.
Yeah.
Let's see what the fuck we can do here. So stupid. Like, why would they do that? It's like, I don't want people to post links in my fucking chat. Retarded.
Is there an owl?
I'm sorry?
I thought I heard an owl.
You thought you heard an...
Yes, I heard birds.
Owls tend to be pretty quiet.
Alright, I gave Billy an underhand toss. Let's see if he gets in here.
I'm doing like dog duty, like dog double duty.
Oh
right
shit!
now.
I think
You poor thing.
Dog duty.
I'm eating like I like to make my own like cheese and charcuterie plates. You ever had that shit?
So you can drink your fancy wines and
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fucking good right now. I could go
Yeah.
for some of that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. As soon as it starts to be fucking morning, I gotta get my ass up and... Man, I can't believe I'm staying up this late for the fucking pimp mode, man.
It's about 5.
Yeah.
When is it? Is it 5 a.m. Eastern time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're stranded on an island with Von Helton and Steven Dawson.
Oh no.
And
I'd eat Steven Dawson. I'm not gonna.
Really?
Yeah, because I could tolerate Von Helton more. Way more. Way more.
He'd be your life partner.
No,
I'm a lot more comfortable with hearing his voice for the rest of.
He'd be
Here's
your
the thing.
life partner.
Yeah, that's true. He wouldn't last as long though. That's true. If you think about it that way, I'd have to get him special food. You know, because he wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't be able to eat all the same shit I was. Pretty sure.
You gotta get.
You know, Von Helton would be more care. I'd probably go insane faster. You know, maybe in the long run I'd go insane faster because you know Von Helton, he doesn't have as much time left as that guy. But you know,
Who's the little spoon? You.
Wow. Why would you ask me a question you already know the answer to? I wonder how tall Von Helton actually is.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it does.
Mm-mm.
It does. What, you think it signifies only someone's position in the relationship and not? No, I disagree. I disavow that. I disavow.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No. No.
Yep.
You know what? Billy the Fridge has to come in here and come to my defense. You know, he agrees with everything that retarded that said on the Drunken Peasants, so he'll probably agree with me too.
Where is he?
Where is he? He said hello to me a few minutes ago. I told him to come in here for a little bit if he
And then
wants.
he didn't say anything.
He
I'll
didn't
be
say
right
anything
back.
yet. No. All right, that's fine.
He's probably just fatting around.
Yeah, he's just fatting around.
How dare you insult Steven like that? You know.
But no, I love Billy. He's a nice guy.
Steven's a
I
way
like his
more fun
refrigerator.
person to be around than Von Helton is.
Yeah, that's why I talk about Von Helton every day because it annoys me so much that
Steven doesn't take himself too seriously. You know, Von Helton's already got a stick up his ass. You know.
Yeah, he does. He does. You should put a real one up there. Maybe he'd feel better about himself, you know, in the anal cavity.
Well, when you're cooking him, you can do that, you know.
But we're talking about cooking Von Helton now. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to throw Von Helton into a deep fryer, and just base an entire just eat him.
I mean, yeah, you know, the desert island thing. You gotta eat Von Helton.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: if we're having an honest dialogue here about eating Von Helton,
Oh, Billy. Oh, god damn it. This motherfucker.
I'm sorry, did I say something that offends? Not you.
Oh, super.
Okay. Guys, would you guys try a burger with mac and cheese on it? Or is that not your style? Do you think that's...
Hell yeah.
I mean,
I've had one of those.
I've had one before.
What did you think of it? Was it good mac and cheese, or was it kind of shitty mac and cheese?
It was homemade mac and cheese.
Okay, so that's the good mac and cheese then. Imagine if someone made mac and cheese, but with no cheese.
Oh God, I'd have to punch him in the face.
Paw puncher.
Kraft
Nice
mac and
paw
cheese is disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But that's
Kraft
my
dinner.
child.
I'll eat that homemade shit all day.
Your childhood was disgusting.
Who, me?
No.
Okay. I'm surprised you didn't still say yes, but
That Kraft mac and cheese ain't even real cheese. It's like powdered cheese product.
it's mac and cheese.
It's the same cheese that they use at Wendy's. If you get like cheese on your potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like nacho, not really nacho cheese, but it's the same type.
It's
Oh,
cheap
shit, William
bag
the Frick.
shit.
It's Willems. It's William Defoe the.
It's cheese flavored sauce. I don't
Oh
even
my
know
God.
if there's any cheese in it.
I just realized that I just posted that food when Billy was typing. I that's torture to him. I can't do that.
It's not Billy, it's another person.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I was like, that fucking piece of shit.
It's the former bigger Ryby,
It's the N word, right?
It's the N-word show.
It's the N word show, Dan. Imagine if you actually came out and said that. I would subscribe.
That would be more interesting.
It would
be.
Guys, what should I ask Egghead when I'm interviewing?
Ask about his tub.
All right. Ask about his tub. Like people haven't asked him about that before.
Ask him about his hair washing.
Well, I'm gonna do it live, so people will be able to ask me shit to ask.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
My PC is such shit that I can't do almost anything on it. But one thing I can do is interview someone.
Playing this video makes me feel like the real Chef Holiday is here.
This chef Holiday.
De?
This chef Holiday.
The chef.
I wish he was here.
The Chef Holiday.
Yeah, right now you've got a show within a show. Now you just need to put the altered perspective in that.
In there.
And, yeah, in there. Oh my God, it's a fucking spam artist. I'll get rid of him. I'll get rid of him. You fucking spammer. You spam artist.
This is too long. Then stop watching. You can watch another time.
Oh my God, did someone seriously just fucking complain about too much content? Are you kidding me?
Right.
Are you kidding me? Really? Really, people? That's what you're concerned about?
It's the same guy that was like, "Is this canon?" Like canon.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh God.
No,
Dude,
I
people
think
ask
it's,
about that shit all the time.
I think it's actually anti-aircraft artillery. Like what? I don't know.
I know. It's retarded. People ask about that type of shit all the time too. But when I was starting to first do my show, they were like, "Is this canon? Is this canon?" I'm like,
I need to I need to rethink my graphs.
Yeah, I need to do. I'll have you know that I research every episode of this show, so if you guys are gonna put content out there, it better be worth my time. So.
Yeah, now I have to redo my entire DP theory.
Yeah, you know what? I was watching the episode last night, and I counted up for a total of 2 minutes of dead air. Spread out throughout the entire episode. 2 whole minutes of dead air. Yeah, I can't believe you guys made me listen to that.
That's 2 minutes you could have been giving me lore for my theory.
That's breakfast. That's breakfast. How could you say that? You want me to ask Egghead his thoughts on The Last Jedi?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
I'll get Monday and Matt in to talk about.
Oh, sure you will.
I could.
I'd like to see that.
Maybe now I'll do it just so that I can say that I did.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be that guy.
Knickers.
Oh shit! No, don't say that. 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 Don't say that.
Someone's being racist.
Oh, hey there, pretties. I think that black people are an inferior race.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Unless
No, see, yeah, there's people lying on me. I like black girls for their big bottoms.
You're good at that.
Yeah, yeah. That big fucking bottom. I love it. Dude, I would never show that guy Ryby because Ryby would never get left alone if that guy found out who she was. Yeah. Same with a lot of like the chicks that hang around.
Casey-tron.
Yeah, Casey-tron, Fear,
GDR.
all the oh my god.
Lord.
Yeah, dude. Oh, seriously, that he would never leave that chick alone. Like even I think that she's like fucking hot. So that Spurg would never leave her alone. She's gonna come back this month. Later this month.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. She was kind of busy for a while. Like she couldn't do nights because of some shit she was working on. But yeah, now she's gonna come the fuck back, and I missed having her on. She's a good guy.
Ding dong, baby.
Ding dong, baby.
Ding dong.
Ding
Why?
Oh, ding fucking dong. He's just upset because no one will ever ding his dong.
Well, you know, he just got to get some money together, and he can have
Buy a
it.
prostitute.
Yeah, but if he gets enough, he can get one of the girls from Babe Station.
Me mommy told me never to buy a prostitute. She said if you're gonna get laid, you gotta get laid the old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned way is buying a prostitute.
Yeah.
That's the old-fashioned way? That's how cavemen...
Yeah, they traded shiny rocks.
And fruit.
I'm just gonna keep torturing you guys.
It can even make you dead.
I can't even make you dead.
It could even make you dead.
I actually live in the prostitute capital of the entire United States.
Nevada?
No, that's the legal prostitute capital.
Oh.
The illegal prostitute capital is Central Florida.
Oh, Lord, Florida.
Oh my god, Florida. Is that where Vince Offer got arrested for smacking Islam from Brett Keane? Whoa, what?
Oh shit, hold on. Hold on.
Did it autoplay to a DP video?
Yeah, I played that by mistake. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, you guys should check out those. I've never heard of them before this, but you guys should check out those DP guys. They're really good at what they do.
Double penetration guys?
Yeah. Entire show is about getting fucked in the ass by YouTube.
Oh,
actually, that's kind of what the show is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like it these days, right? Fuck.
So they like lose their channel every 7 or 8 months or so?
Yep. Dude, that's basically what you have to do to be a drunken peasant these days. Why do you think Pimp Monk keeps losing his channel? He wants to be a peasant.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
That's why I keep losing my channel.
I guess they also get like fake copyright strikes from people trolling them and stuff
yeah,
too.
That's actually more common than you would think, unfortunately.
Well, that's what just happened to me. On my channel.
I'm gonna go on record and say I think it's a manatee that did it.
Okay, so no, I've got a
no,
theory.
not to me, not to me.
Yeah. I've got a theory, and this actually does hold water with what I know right now. So, because Brett Keane just started making videos again, right? Someone has gone after Ben's channel and another channel, and what they're trying to do is there's people that love seeing Brett Keane covered so much that they're going to try and frame Brett Keane to try and get people to talk about him. This is true. I think this is like legitimately what's happening. Someone's trying to frame Brett Keane so that people
You
will
don't
talk
have
about
evidence of this.
I don't have evidence of this, but it's my hunch. And being around this community for over 4 years, I would like to think that I know a thing or two about how much people love seeing Brett Keane covered. And they are stupid enough to do this. They would do it.
Yeah, but it's equally likely that Brett just did it himself because
Yeah, it's possible.
It wasn't Brett.
Oh no, not in Ben's case. It was. But yeah, that's my little conspiracy theory. You know, fuck. All right, well, I don't think Billy in the fridge.
Yeah. What the fuck? What a jerk.
Yeah, what a jerk shot of mine. Huh?
Ass slap.
Hey, I'm gonna delete that, and I don't want to. Don't ever post food that's gross ever again, because I'll kill you. No, I mean, fuck. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. If anyone here studies before
that, dude. Oops, I'm live streaming.
Oh shit! I accidentally said I'd kill someone. Fuck.
That is a threat to my life, and
Now
I'm fearing for my
on
life.
your ass.
Yeah.
Your ass, baby. Yeah, fuck you in your ass, baby.
Yeah, fuck you right in your ass, baby. Bing bong, yeah.
Ding dong.
Oh no.
Ding dong. No, does he say ding dong or does he say bing bong? Huh?
Bing bong.
Well, he says both because when he's talking, he goes ding dong.
Yeah.
But when he's talking about fucking, he goes,
oh my God, you're right.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Oh, bing fucking bong.
Like when he's doing those things when he grabs his dick, he's saying bing bong.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even. You're right.
You know, in Ohio, we have like thin crust pizza cut into like rectangles. It's the weirdest.
There's some of that shit here.
Yeah, like this. This is one of my favorite kinds of pizza ever. It's kind of crunchy, but it's soft in the middle, and the sauce is like a spicier kind of sauce.
It's really good. Spicier. It's in the stream.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see.
This is not Donato's, but yes, Donato's is also the same style. This is Gino's Italian Delights.
Dude.
God damn.
Yeah.
I'm starting to. I'm hungry as a bitch. Perhaps hungry. Now that I've seen this.
Man, there used to be a place. There was a place in Toledo called Miles Pizza Pub. There's actually an old DP video where we all go and eat there.
Oh yeah, one of the what were they called?
This is what it looks like. They cover it with cheese. They put the toppings over the sauce, and then they cover it with cheese, and they burn like just the top of the cheese to where it's like crispy, like right there on top. You know.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, and you see at the bottom where it says like Halleck Auto Sales, the fucking tables there had advertisements on them, okay? And like the people who bought the ads regretted it later because people would get prank calls all day from drunk people at Miles Pizza Pub.
Wow. That's pretty funny.
Is someone sleeping?
Let me see. Oh, yep.
It's me, Hitler. Hitler fell asleep.
He muted himself.
No, I did it.
Oh, okay.
I'll put him in the AFK room for now.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I miss this place. It doesn't even exist anymore. Look at that. Look at that perfect burn on top where it's just like, it's unbelievable. I hear birds chirping.
Is it your game?
I only hear that.
Yes, it is. You're right.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I only heard that coming out of yours. But what were you going to go listen to Mick Hitler snore?
I verified, and he is continuing to snore in the AFK. He is really asleep.
It should mute
That's
him.
funny.
All right, there we go.
That's so funny. I heard
You know, that's not the first time that's happened either.
with him.
I believe so. You know, I don't want to make any assumptions, but there is some people who have like disorders where they can just fall the fuck asleep all of a sudden.
Yeah, narcolepsy.
He's not one of them.
Narcolepsy.
Yeah, yep. I mean, I don't know if he has that or not, but he might. I don't. I think I've heard that happen to him before, so perhaps. I don't. But yeah.
Oh, I fall asleep pretty quick too.
Thought we were gonna do the quiz thing.
The jizz? I don't think we talked about doing the jizz time thing. It's pretty late on it. All things considered. That's more something that has to be set up a little bit more in advance. I'd say. It's fun though. It was a lot of fun. I won for the first time last time we played, and I proved to JF that race realism was a lie, and you know.
You brought him back to the light side.
Yeah, as far as he can come. And I think he's already on the light side, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, nah, this should be switched. Jay is so weird. I mean, he for like a ethno-state racist guy, he really sure likes rap music.
Yeah. Oh my God! Someone said that Mick Hitler is Pimp Monk Jr.
Oh God.
I fell asleep because I was so high.
Man, I can tell when Pimp Monk's really, really high.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I give Pimp Monk so much shit for falling asleep during that stream.
He's on damn peels, you know.
Damn
peels.
He's on that in the Kratums.
But no, I mean, I give the guy a lot of shit, but I clearly like him because I'm willing to stay up hours and hours on end for his fucking morning.
Well, it's 5:11 a.m. Shouldn't he be streaming now?
What? Him?
Yeah,
No,
it's like at 11.
6 hours from now.
Oh, I thought somebody said it was at 5 a.m. I was like, okay.
It's 5 a.m. It was 5 a.m. when I told you it was 5 a.m. Because it was 5 a.m.
It was 4:50 a.m.
Oh, well, I mean, that's basically 5 a.m. Fuck. You know what? Someone canceled on me last night, so I need someone to fill in for me tomorrow. Can you do it? Yeah, I can do it, Pimp Monk. I can do it, Pimp Monk. And the entire show is just going to be him, like, calling me Corpse Eat It and shit like that. It's going to be amazing.
That's awesome. I have to tune in just because of that.
Oh, you're going to get your ass up in the morning, even though you won't get it to go on his show, but you'll do it to watch me make a fool of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you do check out the stream tomorrow, Ben, you'll see why I'm going on somewhat reluctantly. But it's going to be an interesting episode of The Morning Wood. It's going to be a real interesting episode of Morning Wood tomorrow.
I'm getting tired. Like, I
Yeah,
was
you should
waiting
probably
for...
grab some Z's.
I was waiting for
it's
people to
been
join
long.
me in this game, but it's just like, it's just taking forever.
Well, Billy's finally here.
Oh my God.
You guys touching
Finally.
dicks?
Yeah, hi, man. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Ben's looking to retire pretty soon, but
I was, but to sleep, to bed.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I was gonna organize. Dude, I had a bunch of people here. They wanted to like do a gangbang with you, film a gangbang porno with you.
And they were all hot chicks.
No.
No.
Well, I would like to think that I'm not unattractive.
Okay, so there's one. There's one not unattractive chick. The rest are dudes.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that.
But she said she thinks of you as like a big pillow.
Like a bigger Ribey?
No, not like Ribey. I honestly think Billy's a sweet boy to children.
Dude, I can tell that Billy just finds the bigger Ribey thing to be so fucking funny, dude. You can tell he genuinely.
Like, I know I don't say the N-word, but you know how many times I've held back from saying the N-word joke about
the N-word Ribey. Yeah, dude. I was just saying that earlier tonight. I was like,
She's
if I was
really
a bit
just kind of like a Ribey.
Yeah.
I like, because it would be so funny, but it's so against everything that I believe in. So
I know.
I haven't been able to do it, but I was like, there's like a couple times where I was like,
man, you're the best. You're the fucking.
Don't do it.
So she's like Ribey's neighbor, you're saying?
Yeah, like a neighbor Ribey.
Like a neighbor Ribey.
No, not neighbor Ribey. She's like Ribey's neighbor. You know.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why bigger Ribey is my neighbor.
Shit, you can't say that on television. Fuck.
Inappropriate. So is episode 669?
Yeah.
That's not gonna be for quite a while. Fuck.
Which one's gonna be the orgy? The gangbang.
555.
555.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to make the weekly goal a little bigger than that.
A little bigger.
Okay, here's the deal. We're gonna rent a penthouse in New York City.
Yeah.
So we'll have to get that covered.
Okay.
Covered and smothered. Then we're gonna all show up to this penthouse, and we're gonna be wearing like whips and chains and steel fucking garter belts.
Yeah.
It's gonna be real fucking gross. It's gonna look like Mad Max.
Yeah, Teddy Rump's gonna all show up.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. Fuck.
We're gonna need a cum rag.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it fucking real.
Yeah.
What the fuck was? What the fucking?
Oh my god.
Look at her butt.
It's like so big.
It's like so big.
Are you guys all doing drugs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel drugs unless I do right. You know, that's just how I am.
I don't do drugs.
Fuck you, Danny.
By the way,
Danny.
we were so riveting, Billy. We were so riveting that someone fell asleep live in the stream with us.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, it was.
Is he still there? Can we bring him back in?
Yeah, he's still there.
All right. Well, I don't want to do this more than once, but we'll check real fast to see.
All right. Hold on.
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah.
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 He is. See? He's asleep. It's Pitmonk.
Nightmare.
It's Pitmonk.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Let's send Mick Hitler bad thoughts about the Stalin King and Wendy Zedong and shit like that.
Penis.
Neighbors raping you.
Now he dreams of penis.
He might have his headphones on.
This is so funny.
I'm dreaming of a white penis.
That is racist.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
Alright, I'm putting MC Hitler back in the fucking Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, small
There's-
Ivy went in.
Pimp Monk ate a bigger burger than the one you posted there.
I know, the Terminator.
A bigger
Yeah.
burger?
A bigger burger.
Wait, wasn't Billy?
Honestly, I'm gonna be entirely honest with you, Ben. When I go out to Seattle one of these days, which I will, I'm gonna do a bunch of these fucking crazy fucking food eating contests if I can, and you guys can.
Do
Fucking
you know
film
of
it and
any,
put it on-
Billy? Do you know of any he could do?
There's the Best Cafe 12-egg omelet.
Oh, okay. I could
Oh,
do
that one looks so gross. I saw that on like Man vs. Food, I think.
Yeah, it's like the omelet's 12 eggs, but then there's like so many hash browns. It adds up to like 5 pounds worth of food.
Oh, fuck that. I can blow that out of the water. Fuck that. I could win. I'll win. I will win.
I did it in like 12 minutes one night.
God damn, dude.
I'm so much smaller than you, though, Billy. If I did it,
Yeah,
it
that
would
was
be.
back in my fat and round days.
Yeah.
Now I'm not even sure if I could finish a 6-egg omelet.
I wonder
I'm
how
a
many of
big-
me it would take to like compose a Billy the Fridge in terms of what.
Billy
About
stopped
3.
fatting around. Now he's just pudging around.
Yeah, I'm pudging around.
Pudging
Now I'm
around.
like 388 pounds, so probably not.
You're on
That's
your way.
progress. That's
Oh
progress.
yeah, man.
He's sweet boying around.
I'm just sweet boying around. I'm keto, so the only sweets I have is my sweet boy self.
That's so cute, bro.
How wholesome.
Fuck.
I talked to Mike Mozart this morning.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's doing good. He was just like, man, I really sorry I didn't know the format. Sorry my dogs were sick. Sorry. He was just like
Sorry.
He was like, yeah, sorry.
Is he
He
Canadian?
he's like, hey, send me your phone number. So I did.
Whoa.
So he's just blowing up my phone, texting me and stuff.
Cool. Wow, that's funny. It was interesting to, because I mean, a lot of people said this too, but I was watching Mike Mozart in like 2009 when I was like fucking not 10 years old, 10, 11 years old.
Yeah, because toys are cool.
Yeah.
Well, now people are like, shut up, shut this guy up.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that didn't. I'm sure there's a lot of people who didn't know anything about him.
Well, there was a lot of comments where people were like, "This was like really good. That he was a really good guest." Like, a lot of support for him in the comments, like afterwards.
You never know how good something will go until you actually give it a try, and I think that it was definitely a good idea to invite him on the show and just see where it went.
Well, he got better as the show went on, as he kind of
That's
picked
true.
up on
He-
where
he-
things
he-
were
he understood
going,
the format better.
You know?
Yeah, and I know he's got a better webcam and shit than that. He must have just called on his phone because he was like not really sure what the fuck was going down.
Yeah,
so
I
they're
guess.
petting his dying dog. I don't know.
Billy's obsession with Mike's.
It was kind of
Well,
cool to
he
see his
also-
warehouse and everything, though.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the benefit of it.
He also said that his dog's doing better today. So
I'm glad.
That's good.
The resurrection of Le Dog.
Le Dog.
I saw Jake the Snake put up his booking info today.
Dude,
Sorry.
and Dynamite Kid died, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Dynamite Kid was kind of a miserable piece of shit, though.
He was, but he was really good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Up until he broke his fucking neck.
Yeah. And they was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I think
They smoke crack.
Smoke.
on crack.
I wasn't really watching when he was wrestling. That was during my blackout period.
Yeah, the it was almost like Billy was in wrestling jail.
Yeah.
Your neighbor out period, huh?
Yeah. And then I didn't see wrestling again until I was at my aunt's house with my cousin, and they had it on because they were like the white trash part of our family. Like, I was the white trash. My dad was the white trash part of our immediate family. Like, my aunts and uncles were all better than him. But then my grandmother and grandfather both like my grandfather, his brother married my grandmother's sister. So like they technically were brother and sisters-in-laws when they got married, and they had a
Wow.
bunch of kids, and they
Damn.
were way more white trash than our side of the family.
I wonder why.
They were super white trash. And so I went to visit them, and they were watching wrestling, and Shawn Michaels was on. And I think that somebody was calling him a faggot, or he was calling, maybe not a faggot, maybe a bigot. But the word triggered in my head as faggot, and I was so young that I really didn't know.
Mhm.
And I was like, holy shit. I was like, this is great. And then I just started watching wrestling again after that.
You heard it here first, folks. Wrestling causes incest. So.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Hey,
I'm
Sure
just
does.
fatting around. I'm just fatting
I don't
around.
think anybody's
Is it
disagreeing with
just
that.
a symptom?
Oh my god. Damn. Yeah. I think people agreed with that a little bit too much. Like, holy shit.
I mean, Ken Shamrock used to date his sister Ryan Shamrock.
She wasn't really his sister. She was
Yeah, but she
acting.
played his sister on TV, and
Yeah.
Vince McMahon wanted to have a pregnancy
Well,
story.
fucking Greg Brady fucked his mom on TV all the time, right?
Yeah, because the actual dad was gay, right?
Yeah.
Yep. That's what happens if the real pop ain't piping mama. The big boy of the house has to take over and give her the deece. Give her the fucking diesel.
Yes.
Oh my
The
god.
real man of the
Fuck
house.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's a story of a bear named Rubskin. Yeah.
It's very rare that I find someone who doesn't like Teddy Rubskin. He's a very likable person by most people, it seems.
Yeah.
He's
I
not
think
a
if somebody
person, he's a
doesn't like
bear.
Rubskin, they're a legit pedophile.
Neighbor.
Terrorist.
Like say what you want about calling people pedophiles online. Like it's not right. But I think if you don't like Teddy Rubskin, I think you qualify.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so addicting to do his fucking laugh, man.
I
It's just-
smoke.
it's fun. I smoke.
Yeah, and he's like, he's sitting there holding the bear is holding a lit cigarette.
I know. Yeah, how can you not love that attention to detail? Like, you just have to respect that, man. It's genius.
Or when the bear had a puppet of a bear.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Teddy Rubskin's Teddy Rubskin.
What
and then
the
Pimp
fuck?
Monk pulls out his puppet.
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Then Pimp Monk pulls out his
Oh
puppet.
yeah, his sock puppet. No, that he wasn't the one with the sock puppet. That was Joe.
His Danny.
No one can actually.
It was Danny,
Yeah, his
basically.
Danny. Dude, dude, that is Danny. That is.
But then you appreciate Teddy Rubskin that much more because you almost kind of forget that Teddy Rubskin is a puppet during the act because it's
I
so
do.
well done.
I really do. Like, honestly.
But then you watch Pimp Monk and it's literally just Pimp Monk hiding his mouth behind the puppet's head, not even changing his voice. He's just like, hey, I'm a puppet. Remember me?
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
puppet. No, yeah. It's like so drastically different, the
I
skill
know.
levels.
I know. But no, the most impressive one of all was Joe's, honestly. Yeah, to be real.
Not the titty puppet.
Oh shit.
You forgot about Nipley.
Nipley.
That was actually a really funny segment.
Yeah,
Like that
it was.
10 minutes. I went back and watched it not too long ago. I was dying.
One of these days I gotta clip that shit up and put it on the fucking channel.
Let's do it again.
Again.
Do it again.
Recreate the magic.
Are we allowed to have a clip show episode where it's all like canned? Like you know how like Full House would have a clip show episode?
I don't want one
where
of
they
those.
get stuck in an
Oh,
elevator?
fuck Full House.
Dude,
where they get stuck in. Well, that's what sitcoms would do, right? They have an episode order.
Yeah. You remember
money to
this?
edit
I
together
want to.
clips. And
You know
have
what else they would do? You know what else they would do? They do a very special episode of. Yeah, we should do that tonight on a very special episode of Drunken Peasants. Billy starts to learn about his body changing and growing.
I love how Billy was trying to sell you
happening to me?
on that idea. And as soon as Billy mentioned Full House, you were like, "Nope, fuck it. I hate this idea. It's terrible. I don't want to be anything like Full House."
Well, it's not just Full House. Like sitcoms would do that.
I know.
They would edit
Fuck
together.
the cream team.
Ramsey, does Pat Patterson's cream team really exist? Did you ever see or hear of anyone
How
joining?
the fuck would we know?
the
All right,
cream
let me
team?
just
What is
cut
that,
that shit. What is? I don't even ever heard of cream team. All right. If you think ICP has any knowledge of the cream team whatsoever, fuck you. I just heard of the cream team right now when it came out of Sean Oliver's mouth. Fuck the cream team, whatever that is. I don't want to even know what it is. Please give no explanation.
Fuck the cream team.
I don't want to walk around with that knowledge in my head, knowing what Pat Patterson's cream team is.
Pat Patterson too. What the
Let's
fuck,
just
man?
skip that question all around because I'm just gonna pretend I never even heard of the cream team.
Then I won't tell you it was the young kids that put up the ring.
Oh shit.
Was
Fuck the
it
cream.
Billy? Billy, did you help set up the ring?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, no.
Did you come into contact with Pat Patterson?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Are you a member of the cream team?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Yeah.
Yeah. Cream team.
Yeah. Keep it nuggin real. It's true.
Whoa.
Whoa. Wow.
Fuck Full House. Fuck Full House. Worst
What's your
show
issue?
ever.
What's your issue with Full House?
It's terrible. Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Whatever
unfortunately.
happened to predictability?
The only thing good
Milkman
about Full House.
TV.
The only thing good about Full House is how John Stamos looks, and that's about it.
He still looks the same.
I know. He's a handsome guy.
Oh
He's a
God! All right, I gotta end the show when someone makes a gay comment about John Stamos. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Hello, Sophie. Stephen D here. Base Station's #1 fan, and I'm a big fan of Ashley Emma as well. Cool. She gets naked every fucking time. All she does is a bit of twerking like that. She do a bit of twerking. I do a bit of twerking, no? She goes like this, and then she does this. She does that, play with her tits, and then plays her arsehole and does this.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.